Good evening, good afternoon. Konnichiwa, konbanwa to everybody who's watching. Welcome to the Two Gamer Dads podcast. This is episode 10, and we've hyped up this episode for a really long time. And so finally, we have our better halves, our daughters. No, I'm just kidding, our wives. So, other than Marv and I, we have our wives. Say hello, guys.
Say
Oh,
hello.
Okay,
Oh,
hi.
as you can tell, our wives are very shy. So, no, I don't know. Okay, so anyway, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Sure.
Go ahead, Marianne.
Okay, I'm Marianne. I'm Ian's wife. I'm a trained nurse. I worked in a pediatric hospital for 3.5 years, and now I am a stay-at-home mom to Rebecca, and also learning Japanese at the same time.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, yo. Hi.
Oh, no.
I'm Sherilyn. Yeah, I'm an occupational therapist working in the hospital. So, and also a mom to our, how old is she? 15 months. Yes, 15
Oh,
months. No. Yep.
yeah. As you can tell, Marv and I, we favor healthcare professionals. Just so that in the case that we get into an accident, we know who to go for. Although my wife is specialized in kids, so I don't know how much help she'll be.
It's okay, they're transferable skills.
Okay. And if mom ever gets injured, no, isn't Sherilyn's like specialty like is it stroke patients?
Just general elderly actually. I
Okay, so
don't
I
have a
guess
specialty.
when Marv gets generally older, he can get some experience as well. All right, so I thought apart from just introducing our wives, let's get to know them and ourselves a little bit better. So I think we might have heard this before, so I guess you can summarize a bit. But how did you meet your significant other? And maybe instead of hearing from Marv and myself, which I think you've heard the story before, let's hear from our wives because it could be a totally different story. Maybe they're like, I hated him when I first met him and I didn't know. But yeah. So how about Marianne start? Oh, you need time to think?
Oh, no, I know this story.
Wait,
So I was just walking.
it's by the way, it's R21, by the way. It's no, it's not R21. It's R21. It's PG-13. Please limit your
Oh,
vulgarities.
Walking along the road one day, and then this guy started like cat calling and like just whistling at me, very inappropriate things. Yeah, yeah. And it wasn't him lah. Yeah, but
Who are these guys that are catcalling you in the middle of the road?
anyway, no. So actually, Ian met this lady when he was on one of his mission trips, and she was from my church. She is from my church, and so she sort of match made us, or rather, she called me and asked me if I was interested in this guy who's, really God fearing, and he loves music and he can play the guitar and sing, and he loves missions. And whether I wanted to have dinner with him. And I
And
thought,
like,
so good. If a guy is really so good, why is he still
Why is he
single? Confirm got something wrong.
He must be gay.
yeah, exactly.
No. I didn't think he must be gay. I was like, he must be like
God-fearing cannot be
either
gay
very
lah.
cui, like he's very cui or something. So anyway, I said no, thank you. And later then I know he also said no, thank you to this lady. But in the end, we still met. Because I went to his church to share about my missions in Africa, and so yeah, that's how we met. And then we kind of hit it off from there.
No, you were waiting for me to add you.
Oh, okay. So we went like on a this lady tried to set us up to go on a meal together anyway after church, and I was like, hey, come on, I already said no. So I invited like all the other friends there, and we didn't actually talk that day very much.
Let's sit next to each other.
Yeah, we didn't sit next to each other. We had our own conversations, and then at the end of it, I thought okay lah. I mean, he made some joke at the end. And I thought, okay, he's really cute. Oh, that was the first thing I thought when I saw him. I was like, oh, he's cute.
And skinny.
Well, I didn't think that. You were.
I was skinny.
Yeah, and then where was I? Oh, and then so I was waiting for him to add me on Facebook. Yeah. And
And-
I told God, if he doesn't add me, then so be it. And he didn't add me. So the next day I added him.
Oh, wow.
Was it the next day?
Yeah.
So you only
one day?
waited. You
Yeah,
only
yeah.
waited for
The next day.
one night.
The next day. Yeah. I was like, cannot take it already. I added him. Although he had a very dubious Facebook photo at the time. And I was like, is this really him? But anyway, I added him and then he messaged me and then said, oh, shall we record a song together?
It wasn't straight away though. No, I think
Soon
we-
lah, soon lah.
Cannot be straight away. First thing I asked you was to record a song together.
No, so yeah, we started talking
Okay.
and then
Yeah,
and then you asked that and then we moved our conversation to WhatsApp and
Yeah. And then
and then,
and then we decided to get married.
yeah. The next day we were engaged.
That's basically how we met.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our story. What about Sherilyn? I want to hear your side of the story.
I also want to hear her side of the story.
You didn't know?
I know, but I want to hear your side of the story.
No. So we work at the same place, right? I think I knew of your existence
I knew of your
Because of your colleague.
because of my colleague, yeah. So okay, we are somewhat related in the sense that my colleague is my cousin's best friend. Okay, and then he is my colleague's classmate, right? Or is it
Schoolmate.
Schoolmate.
And
Yeah.
also her cousin's
And also my
classmate.
cousin's classmate, yeah. So I found out that there was this guy that works there, like, oh, okay, like somehow related, or from Zhonghua. And I was like, oh, okay, can. So I had to organize like some work, was like a award ceremony for like the residents,
The patients.
the patients lah, that were staying in the area. Then because I was the in charge, right? I know my boss would make me like go and socialize and make friends with people from like the other organizations. So he was a representative, and everyone else were like, okay, not elderly, they were
elderly.
Older.
Generally
they were
elderly.
older. They were older,
older,
like
yeah.
probably in like their 40s.
40s, 50s. Like.
And the other younger person beside him was like this lady who is quite socially awkward. So I was like, okay, well, I mean, since we somewhat have a common topic, so I was like, okay, I will just go and talk to him so that my boss will not arrow me to talk to anybody else. Yeah, so that was how we met.
Mhm.
Honestly, I can't remember what happened. I think you added me,
I added her on
right?
Facebook.
Immediately.
How many
Um,
days?
I think on that day.
I
lah.
think so.
Then we
Okay.
just chatted on
So-
That was
Facebook.
when
that's-
2011, 2012.
2011.
No, when you started
2011.
working.
2011.
2011.
So the funny thing was, right, I was actually trying to matchmake him with my friend, which didn't work out.
Yeah.
Is that- Yeah, we got there. Unless there's some kind of polygamous relationship going on here.
then we chatted. And then
And this,
you
how
asked
long
for me,
did
right?
how long did it take before you guys started dating? Was it like instant, like chemistry, like ooh?
No, not really.
Oh,
We chatted for I think
For a
at least
while.
a month lah. Before we
Mm.
started
Yeah, 1 to 2 months.
before we started going out. Yeah.
better.
So like Marv, when you added her, did you already have like hougang? Or it was just like literally really
I
like a
think
friend
it's just
thing?
like it's more of like you know
Income.
like our generation is like if you meet somebody new then be like hey you add on Facebook that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the version of follow your Instagram now, lah.
Correct.
Or add your-
Yeah.
Ah.
Or you know follow me on TikTok that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But I think we kind of hit it off. Like we started chatting quite a bit. Then
Yep.
I told her to go watch Kenshin, right?
No, I think we had a common topic, which was Kenshin.
Oh yeah. So she watched Kenshin,
Yeah.
Samurai X. But then I think the movie was coming out.
Mm.
So I used the
The first
movie
one,
as a way to joke her out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
Just like my recording a song.
Then we started dating for like I think maybe 1 or 2 months, right? And then she had to go overseas because she was doing her degree in
Yeah.
Ireland. Yeah. So she
Wait,
was
but-
overseas for like
2
months.
2 months, I think.
2 months plus.
Oh,
Yeah. 2.5 months.
that's
right?
not long.
Yeah, but you know, in a new
Yeah.
relationship,
Yeah, like
Oh,
just started.
But it was an exchange, is it? Is that why
no,
it
it
was
was her degree.
Yeah, it was like part of the
Yeah.
curriculum that we
Oh.
had to go over.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
But in
Okay.
me being me, if she go overseas, then I'll be like, oh, just more time to play games lah. Yeah. It's not like I will go and like go date somebody else. I'll be like, oh, just play games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I guess she's lucky
It's not-
in that sense.
Met someone
in that
we
sense.
online.
we'll
I
find that
guess.
out later on as we talk more about it. Okay. But anyway, let's move on a little bit. So we usually have a few segments to this, but I cut a little bit more out of it because can do some more stuff with our partners today. So before that, but we do want to talk a little bit about, usually we have some like news, and I've done some segments like with fake news and real news. But I just thought that now Singapore is undergoing the new drama, right, with RK. Although I think people are getting, so for those of you who are unaware, there's this whole political saga, political sex scandal with the opposition party, Workers' Party. They have a very young member of parliament. Her name is Raisa Khan, who is 27 years
28,
old this
28,
year.
I
I
think.
think 28 now, is
Mother of
it?
two. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, 28. And she basically lied in parliament three times?
Twice.
Twice lah. And then so basically, if you lay the hammer down, the lightning is going to find you. So PAP has decided to conduct its own investigations, and then now she's basically they did a committee of privileges, which is kind of like an investigation, and they are trying to drag basically the whole opposition party to the mud lah for and basically investigate more. So what do you guys think? Do you guys know of the latest news so far? The recent one where she said that she has a mental illness. Did you guys hear?
Nope.
No.
So apparently in her it is very weird because she claimed in her own statement that she has a mental illness, but then later on recently she came up with a psychotherapist report that says she doesn't have a mental illness. Yeah, which is really, really strange. So it's like one of those situations where she's trying to, it feels really weird because she basically lied about having a mental illness again.
But she
Yeah.
probably has. Maybe she has one.
But the psychotherapist says she don't have that. Unless
Mm.
compulsive lying is a mental illness.
Maybe.
The form of PD.
Yeah. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Or do you guys have anything to say about this at all?
I
Because
agree.
maybe the wives lah. I don't know.
I agree
Oh, you
what
go ahead.
what Ian Kwan said, like to us. He sent us a link. Have you read
Yeah.
the link?
Where you're tired about it.
Yeah, I think we're tired about this already. Like, to me,
Yeah.
she got sacked.
Tired about this.
Or she didn't get sacked, right? She stepped down.
She stepped down.
I think she stepped down, and then to me, I think like we should just close the case and move on. But obviously, PAP is not going to let go of it because
Yep.
it's an opportunity for them, right? To like what you said lah, drag the Workers' Party name through the mud. Yeah, but I think her actions have probably set back the progress of the opposition like maybe 10 years, 5 or 10 years. Yeah. And yeah lah, I mean, my stance is that I'm a bit tired about it. Let's move on.
Yeah, got Omicron, guys. Deal with that. Yeah. Our wives, do you guys have anything to say? Or nothing? Nothing. Then it's fine also.
Yeah,
Actually,
think
I
we should-
just. Oh yeah, go Sherilyn.
Go first.
Oh, no, I just felt like because this has dragged on for so long, like initially when the party that is conducting all these investigations are like the good guys, like now they just seem like bullies for, doing this for so long.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But to be honest, it kind of works on some of the older generation
Yeah.
because I know of like an older relative who basically sent like a doctored clip and said like, oh, look at this opposition party wasting all our Singapore resources and blah blah blah. So it does work, I guess, on the older generation.
But then again, you want to win the younger votes over.
Yeah.
And I think that whatever they're doing is ruining it. If they left it as it is, I think the PAP would have gotten more votes lah in the next election. Because now people already know that the opposition have like their own differences. They are just trying to like drag each other down. And then there you have PAP just trying to like get into the situation and like
Add oil.
just make the situation worse, which is not necessary, I feel. Yeah.
Let them self-combust.
Yeah.
Don't go and touch.
Yeah. I guess we kind of want gracious leaders.
Mm.
Yeah.
But that doesn't work in politics lah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, true,
Yeah,
true,
true.
true, true.
We'll see. We'll know in 3 years time. When
Yeah.
they anyway they'll just give you a GST voucher close to it and you forget all about it.
I don't think it will sway like, as in, PAP's actions won't sway people away. Like,
From PAP.
it's not
Oh,
that
yeah.
strong and
Yeah.
a thing that people will be like, oh, I would never support them again. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But it's just not a good side to show.
As in you look at the
Yes.
people in your who are your MPs, right? So if your MPs suck, even if they're you're not gonna say, oh, down with the PAP, I'm gonna vote for. When if your MPs suck, your MPs suck. You're not gonna purposely down with the. I mean, some
Yeah.
people do, honestly, but a very small population of them.
Mm.
Okay, so now we can finally talk about a few things that are a bit more interesting. So let's talk about the most exciting thing that just happened. Okay, which is
Spider-Man.
No.
So, okay, let me set some ground rules first because, okay, for those of you who are watching, if you have not watched Spider-Man yet, Spider-Man No Way Home, this is the new movie. I don't want to say, I was saying that the new Spider-Man 4 is coming out. The title came already.
Oh.
It's because it was Homecoming, right? First one. Then Far From Home. Then No Way Home, right? The fourth movie is called Work From Home.
Not
COVID
anymore.
edition.
Not anymore.
Not
Next year,
anymore. Not anymore.
50%.
Right?
You never know.
No, you never know. Okay, but anyway, so for those who have not watched No Way Home, firstly, while you're listening to this podcast, please go and book your tickets now. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you guys listening to this podcast. But if you haven't, don't worry, we'll have a short non-spoiler section first, where we just kind of share our thoughts on it a little bit, kind of like very simple one. And then after that, we'll say, okay, this spoiler territory, come back in like 10 minutes or something.
Yep.
Okay? So that's what we'll do. All right. So first things first, maybe like I said, there's a theme to this. So ladies first, you can share your just very overarching thoughts on what you thought of the movie.
Without spoilers.
Yeah, without spoilers.
I know it's tough, but
Sherlyn, you can go first.
I would say among all the Marvel movies that I've watched, this is my top. Yeah,
your favorite?
my favorite.
Your favorite.
More than Guardians of the Galaxy?
Was that your top?
At,
So Guardians of the Galaxy is her favorite.
at the
Oh.
at the moment?
No.
Yeah. Until I rewatched it, it might change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's still fresh in your mind now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I came out of the theater feeling very happy.
Yeah. I mean, and that's all you want, right? That's all you can ask for a
So-
2.5 hour movie. long.
So yesterday, we went to watch Matrix, right?
Mm.
When we came out of the theater, she started talking about Spider-Man.
What?
I was telling him like we should have watched Matrix before Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So because we have watched Spider-Man, right? When I came out of
Yeah.
Matrix, I didn't feel excited or like
Yeah.
I have no urge to like discuss the show.
Because you were
Oh.
still thinking about Spider-Man.
Yeah, still thinking about
Oh.
Oh, I thought it's because it's too complicated. You're like, what the heck? This
Oh,
is?
no.
it. No.
The new Matrix movie isn't that complicated.
Yeah.
But-
But it's
yeah,
okay.
we
Yeah,
can
sure.
talk
We'll
about
get
it.
we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. It's like eating a Wagyu steak first, and then eating the Aston strip loin. Not so bad lah. Matrix isn't that bad, right? Matrix isn't some like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
okay.
like A5 versus maybe Aston's, yeah.
Jack's Place, Jack's
Yeah.
Place.
no, dude. Jack's Place is so bad.
Jack's Place.
Okay. Just a side tangent to this, alright? Because this has been it's a common conversation topic for us. So last time when we were young, right?
Mhm.
When your parents bring you to Western food, it's like just go Jack's Place. Jack's Place is the real one.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
wow, let's go Jack's Place. We will have you guys had Jack's Place recently?
Yes, we have.
Okay, so
Maybe in the last
So-
couple of years. lah.
I think like a couple of years back also, 3 years ago maybe. I don't know.
maybe more than that.
We,
Yeah.
we said no, let's go back. I said let's go Jack's Place. I remember I have very fond memories of Jack's Place, of the
Yeah,
steak,
me too, me
and
too.
like the baked potato that they come to you with like they put the sour cream on,
Yes.
and then the
Yes.
bacon
Bacon
bits and the
bits.
spring onions is quite nice, right? So I went there, and then we ordered the steak lah, obviously, and then commenced the worst experience of my life. I think not the worst experience lah, but like one of like the most incredibly disappointing food experiences of my life. Where it was so like the steak was very bad, like the quality of the meat was so horrible.
And the
And-
plate was so empty.
And the plate was it was just really bad. Even the baked potato was not baked was like steamed potato. But anyway, so by the end of it, and it's further proof because I think recently her cousin, her
My
brother
family.
and her family decided to go Jewel, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And out of all places, decided to eat at Jack's place after we had
Why?
repeatedly warned
Why?
them
Yeah,
to
yeah.
not go
Yeah,
Jack's
yeah.
place.
They said, oh, we thought, since y'all are not here, so we should go when y'all are not here. Like,
Because they know we
because
don't.
with us, if we are there, they can't eat.
And then I
Jack's
told
place.
them, do you regret? They said very much so.
It was so bad.
So anyway, do you guys want to defend Jack's place?
No, so
No.
so when I think we had the same experience when you were young. When your parents wanted to bring you to a special place for steak, like a special occasion, go Jack's place, right? And I'm not sure which one you guys went to, but I think we went to the same one,
The Ang Mo Kio
the one at
right?
Ang Mo Kio, the one next to Ang Mo
Oh,
Kio
the
Library.
big one.
The courts.
The one that's one
Yeah.
that's on the first level, right?
The one next to Courts, yeah.
Yeah.
So
the one that you go to.
that's the one that we will always go to. And I remember that the ambience of Jack's place is really nice when we were younger. It's very dark.
It's like dim light.
Yeah, dim lighting with candles. Then
Oh,
the
cozy.
yeah, it's very cozy. Like the chairs and stuff, like cushion and all that. But when we went, I think we went like a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago.
3-4 years ago,
Yeah.
I think.
It's like it feels like kopitiam now.
Oh.
Okay,
It's
not
worse
so
than
bad
Astons,
lah.
right? It's worse than Astons,
It
right?
feels like a regular cafe now.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they didn't keep up with the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't keep up. Like, I mean, now if you want a steak, you wouldn't go Jack's place.
Yep.
It's more expensive. You just go Aston's. It's cheaper, better. They give you more food. Yeah, but anyway, sorry of the sideline. So I don't think Matrix is Jack's place. I described. That's Wheel of Time. No, okay, just kidding. Your turn. You go. Okay.
It was great. Like,
There was a lot of tears. There were a lot of smiles. A lot of
Okay,
laughing.
I would say, yeah. I laughed a lot. I cried. I was surprised. And when the movie ended, I felt like I could immediately watch it again. Like, I
Mhm.
wouldn't have minded watching the whole thing again.
Yeah, I think Sheldon had the feeling. She said we should have just watched it again.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. I know she was crying a lot. I could hear her. Marv, you want to say your non-spoiler thoughts?
I think similar to Charlene. It's when I came out, I was seriously thinking this might be the best Marvel movie in my ranking now. I mean, if anybody watched, the episode 8.5, Winter Soldier is my
Yeah, Jamie
number
will
one,
know.
right?
we remember.
Everyone knows.
Yeah, but I really do think that it rivals Winter Soldier in terms of how much I enjoyed the movie. I've watched Winter Soldier maybe like at least once a year. But I think
Yep.
Spider-Man, like this movie, I would probably also want to watch it like at least once a year. Yeah. It's very hard to talk about it, without going to spoiler territory.
Okay,
But
we'll get there. We'll get there.
as a Spider-Man fan, like, because I've been a Spider-Man fan since I was like a kid. Spider-Man was one of my first superheroes that I really enjoyed. Like, because I'm not sure if you all watched the Spider-Man cartoon.
She definitely.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. The one, with Venom and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like one of the first few superheroes I really got into lah. So Spider-Man has always been one of my favorite superheroes, and I think this movie did justice to a lot of Spider-Man fans, like long-term fans. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yep. Yeah. I think this movie will please, as in will people who have never followed the MCU, it will feel a little bit disjointed for sure because it's a direct continuation of basically it picks up right immediately after Far From Home.
Yep.
Which funnily enough, Marion was watching in the car as we were driving to the movie theater. But I think it's good enough that you can watch it as a standalone, and it's good enough on its own merit that even without context, because this movie does reward you. And this movie rewards you if you've watched all Spider-Man movies, if you watch all the Marvel Cinematic movies, it will reward you. Like they really pay homage to you if you watched it. But even if you didn't watch it, it has a good enough, cohesive enough plot, good enough emotional highs and lows that you will be sucked in a bit more. It's funny because I think we talked to a friend today and he said that he felt the pacing was a bit slow. Like he felt it was dragging in the middle. But I didn't think so. I mean, you guys can disagree. I didn't actually feel there were moments where I was like, oh, this is so long. Like, can you just skip these parts? Because even the parts that were a bit more draggy, I thought it wasn't draggy at all. I thought it was necessary for the movie to breathe because it cannot just be like 100% the whole way. It cannot be all emotional highs. Yeah, okay. So that being said, let's go into the spoiler territory. So for those of you who are listening right now, please, if you haven't watched it yet, you can skip ahead. I would say skip ahead about 15 minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes. We
Yep.
won't spend too long
15.
on it.
Mm.
Yeah. Trust me, when you start talking about spoilers, right, you'll spend a lot of time talking about
Okay,
it.
okay, okay.
Marv will review to you like 20 Easter eggs that you
Oh,
missed.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Okay. So so maybe I just give to frame the spoiler territory. I'll just give a brief summary of what actually happened. Okay, so I won't give the whole plot, but basically the special thing about this was that they basically brought in the old Spider-Man. So Tobey Maguire from the original trilogy of Spider-Mans and the Amazing Spider-Man from with Andrew Garfield. Right. So
Yeah.
basically it's this whole not time travel. It's this multiverse thing where you have different Spider-Mans from different universes. And because Peter Parker, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, messed up something, and then they all had to come in to help him basically clean his mess up. Okay? So that's just a very general spoiler for what happened. All right. So maybe now you can talk a bit more in depth on like just anybody can share what you thought of the spoiler wise. And what was like maybe the best part? Can we ask this? What do you think was the best part of the movie for you?
Ladies
I
first.
think
Yeah, ladies.
when Andrew came in.
Oh, so when Ned opened the thing and you saw Spider-Man in the distance in the dark.
Yeah, because I knew that the movie was like about multiverse, right? And I expected all the villains, but I didn't expect the other Spider-Man to come in.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you know? Did you know when you see? Yeah, so she didn't
I
know.
didn't
So
watch the
Marion has
trailer.
like no
No,
background information, right?
no.
Yeah.
She purposely didn't.
Very
know.
little.
Yeah, she usually doesn't like to watch any trailers at all. Actually,
Like if I know I'm gonna watch the movie for sure, like I don't want to watch the trailer.
she wants to go in blind completely.
Yeah.
She's the opposite of me.
Yeah.
I'm like her
Like he reads the
worst
entire
nightmare.
synopsis before
Like you know how I have a reputation for spoiling. Right? I'm like her worst nightmare. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
It's like, do you see the part where the other Spider-Man came in? Like, what?
No, but I learned not to talk to it. Okay, but anyway, so
Yeah.
did you know like when they saw the because you see a silhouette of Spider-Man first, right? Andrew Garfield's silhouette. Then when he stood up, did you immediately know that it wasn't Tom Holland?
No, I think you said or somebody like in the cinema. I heard somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's like Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, then I was like, oh, it is like when he comes in.
Because he's too tall. He's too tall.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
that was pretty exciting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Easter egg.
Yeah, okay, you can share this thing.
Okay. When the portal opened,
Yeah.
I knew immediately it was him. You know why? Because of his eyes. So Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man's eyes are bigger than the other two. They're based on a different
type of Spider-Man.
era of
Different
comics
one.
where
Yeah.
it's more like his eyes are like take up like half his head.
Yeah.
So which I told her lah. after that.
Yeah, I was like, so when Ned opened the portal, right? Then I was like, oh, like is this it? And then he got so excited. Then I was like, what? Is it confirmed? He was like, yes. Then I'm like, how do you all know?
Because the moment I saw his mask, I was like,
The movie theater is like all doing it together.
but the theater was quiet because like I think they didn't realize. But when he came in,
Yeah.
then he took off his mask, right? Then the theater was like,
Yeah, everybody cheered.
then I was like at the back because
Oh,
we're sitting at the
wow.
back. I went, yes.
I was like, oh, so
But
embarrassed.
did you know already that Andrew Garfield was in it?
Okay. So because Marion didn't watch the trailers, right? You did watch trailers?
Yeah.
I did, but I didn't notice.
Okay, so there was one trailer, I think the last trailer that they released had the scene where, the three of them are jumping against the other three of them.
Oh.
Sandman, Lizard,
Yeah.
and
Oh, they have the three
Electro, right?
Spider-Mans? Oh.
So what they did was, for the trailer, they scrubbed out the two other Spider-Mans and they just
Oh.
showed Tom Holland. But in that trailer, right, Lizard, in the movie, sorry.
He looks like he's punching someone,
Lizard
right?
gets kicked in the face by Andrew Garfield, I think.
Yeah.
And in the trailer, they remove Andrew Garfield or remove
But
both,
but he
but
still got kicked.
they didn't remove Lizard getting kicked. So the trailer just shows Lizard jumping out, and then he gets kicked by an invisible force.
Yeah.
So, like if you watch trailer and then, because like for me, I like to watch YouTube breakdowns of trailers where people speculate, and they were saying like why is he getting kicked by nothing? So obviously he's getting kicked by somebody, and like Electro was attacking somebody else, I think. Yeah, so it's like there's 3 avenues of attack. So people are
Right.
like, there's 2 people missing, and who else can it be? So
Yeah.
the other scene that they showed in the trailer was, when just before that scene, right? Tom Holland like lands. Actually, sorry, it's the 2 of them land,
Yeah.
and
They
then
land on
the
Statue of Liberty.
yeah, and then Tom Holland lands, right?
Yeah.
So in the trailer, they scrubbed the 2 of them out, but then the shot was so wide, and Tom Holland was in
Yeah.
the middle. So the speculation was
Oh.
that,
Why so white, right?
yeah, why is the scene shot so wide when Tom Holland is like just in the middle?
Oh.
Yeah. So
These
based on
guys
that,
too.
yeah, people are saying that the most likely they'll be in lah. There was also another
Oh.
leak of Andrew Garfield in the costume, like a photo of him in costume.
Oh.
Yeah. But
But-
he said it was a photo shoot.
Yes,
Yeah.
but Andrew Garfield has denied, like, because he has appeared on so
Yeah.
many interviews and so many podcasts, he has denied for the last like 2 years that he's involved in the movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
He basically lied lah.
He basically like
Yeah. But he has no choice. He's under contract. He has no choice. Okay, but yeah.
Wait,
That's
can I ask something?
Yeah.
Do you like kind of feel disappointed like when you watch the movie that you already know is going to happen? Like there's
okay, the
I
thing
mean,
is
cause
that
for me it's like there's the surprise factor,
He
right?
feels rewarded.
I-
My
I
theory is
don't-
true.
the thing is that I don't know it's gonna happen because these are all just
Oh.
rumors, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Okay,
I was still super excited when I saw them. Yeah, especially when I saw Andrew Garfield, because Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah,
Definitely not disappointed at all.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you.
I was like shouting in the movie in the cinema.
Yeah. No, he's just like, you liar! You lied in your interview. How dare you lie, Andrew Garfield? So is that your favorite part of the movie as well? Is that your favorite scene? I can ask Ma first, Marv. Since you like Andrew Garfield, was that your favorite scene when he first came in? When we first saw him
I
in
think-
the hospital?
I think my favorite scene, I have a couple of favorite scenes lah, but I think one of the favorite scenes would be when he caught MJ.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Redemption.
so okay, more backstory in the trailer. They actually
Oh.
showed MJ falling, and
Yeah.
Tom Holland
Tom Holland going
reaching out
after
for
her
her.
lah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So there was this theory that if Andrew Garfield is really coming back to the movie,
He's gonna save
he'll
her.
be the one that will save her, and then like it'll be redemption lah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he didn't manage to save Gwen, right?
Yeah.
Or rather, he killed Gwen.
He caught her lah. He
He
caught
caught
her,
her,
lah.
but he
Yeah.
killed her. Yeah,
But her neck
Yeah.
hit her head hit the ground.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was
scene
Actually, honestly, that didn't hit as hard for me, but I got the significance of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe if I had watched like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 2 before that, I would be like, yep, good job, bro.
Yeah, but I really felt that Andrew Garfield stole like all the Spider-Man scenes.
Really?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like he was a really, really like he redeemed his Spider-Man, his version of Spider-Man.
But do you think that's so because he's your favorite?
I like his portrayal lah.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
He's the
that's
most
like-
faithful to most of the comics. That like wise talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Shirley? Do you have a favorite scene?
I think one of my favorite scene is also when Andrew Garfield saved MJ.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I think I
Yeah.
watched Amazing Spider-Man 2, right? So that was like
Yeah.
the saddest scene for me. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
like how can they kill her off, right? So when MJ was falling off, I was like, no, like please don't kill her. And then
Yeah.
when he went to save her, I was like, oh yay! Like best feeling ever. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think the other one would be when the 3 of them met and then Tobey Maguire was shooting out webs.
Oh yeah, that was
And then the
Oh,
3 of
yeah.
them having like the
Come from your
conversation.
body?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was quite
That was
cute.
cool.
Yeah, that was
That was quite cute.
Yeah, I think they had a lot of chemistry. It's like it's really cool. That, I mean, they're the same person, so it came off funny without being corny.
Yeah.
That whole like Peter, then all of them yes,
Yeah.
like Peter 1, Peter 2, Peter 3. Like there was one scene or so they were like, I'm Peter 2. Wait, why am I Peter 2? I'm Peter 3, right? Or Peter 1. But I think for me, it's weird. I think my favorite shot was when all 3 of them landed on the Empire State Buildings. On the Statue of Liberty's head. Right, and they all landed. I was like, oh, that's awesome. That was my awesome moment. But I think my favorite scene, I know it seems weird, but it's when Peter was when Tom Holland was crying on the top of the roof,
Mm.
and then they all came
yeah.
and like
That was such
and
an
like said,
emotional scene.
Oh.
yeah, that was like hard because like
Yeah.
I mean he just so spoiler, Aunt May dies So May dies, who is basically Tom Holland's Uncle Ben.
Yep.
In the comics, actually, Uncle Ben is the one that dies, and
And
he
says the
tells.
famous line. Yeah.
Actually, the moment he said with great power, immediately when
Yep.
she said with great power comes great responsibility
GG.
to Tom, right? I'm like, oh, she's dead.
GG.
Like, there's no way she's gonna survive. I was like, no. I'm like, Marissa Tomei, no. She probably wanted out. But yeah, anyway, so when she dies, and then they like you could feel his grief. Like, I think Tom Holland's a great. I think Tom Holland's a great actor.
Yes,
Yeah,
Um,
it's
and so
so
when you
good.
like when he's like huddled, and crying, you really feel his sadness. And then like when the two of them come and they all share their sad stories, right? Like him, Andrew Garfield with the death of Gwen, and then Toby with the death of his like how he killed his the murderer, but he didn't feel
Yeah.
better
Who
after
wasn't
it.
even the murderer.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
then he suddenly like you have to get yourself out of it. Like don't give up because of this, right? Kind of that whole moment. Although I will say it was a bit jarring after that. When they went into the lab and they started doing
Yeah.
they started fixing it. Then after that, the humor is a little bit strange because it feels like it's two extremes. Like, because then Ned was like asking some jokes, right? I think he asked like, "Oh, so do you have a best friend as well?" He was asking
Oh,
Toby,
that
then
was
so-
Ned asking.
yeah, Net. But it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the scene right
Yeah,
after,
yeah,
so it feels a bit jarring. Okay. I don't want to keep this too long, but do you guys have any like last things you want to say about this other than just your? I mean, we talked about the best parts of it. Does it change your like perspective on Marvel or on Spider-Man? Or maybe you can also ask like say like where do you think this is gonna go next? Because okay, the ending is quite surprising, right? So the ending is basically Peter asked Doctor Strange to wipe the memory of Peter Parker from everybody's mind.
Yep.
So Spider-Man still exists to everybody, but
Yep.
Peter Parker does not. So MJ, Ned, nobody remembers who Peter Parker is. He's a blank slate. So maybe that's a better question. Like, where do you think Marvel definitely have a more informed answer, but where do you think we're gonna go from here?
I don't know, man. I just want him to be friends with MJ and Ned again.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, and he chose to walk away. That's he remember that scene, right, where he chose to like he had the script and then he decided to just walk away and not say anything.
And he just sees them like they're happy. And
Yeah, I think the main thing is that because he saw the scar
Yes.
on her head.
Yeah.
And then she said like basically he's thinking like I don't want to hurt you or put you in a position of where I'm gonna hurt you again. So then he walks away. Yeah, because of that scar. So I was like, oh, okay. That is a sad moment. Yeah. Sherilyn, where do you think this is gonna or do you have any theories or what?
No, I have no theories. All my theories come from Marvel.
Venom.
Oh yeah, but I just hope that like MJ and Ned will remember
think-
him soon.
yeah. I think she will come back. There is no way they would do Spider without MJ. It's so weird. Marv, do you think so? Do you think MJ will do you think the next Spidey will not have any MJ at all?
No, I think they will continue lah, unless we hear
Yeah.
something about them not signing on for the next. Yeah, because
Yeah.
before the movie premiered, right? Amy Pascal, which is the lead for Sony lah, like the in charge of Spider-Man, she didn't want to say anything
Renew
about
the-
whether there's
Oh.
going to be another movie. Like people kept asking her, then she was like, "Oh, we'll see how it goes." So after the movie premiered, like one day later, she was like, "Oh, we are now actively working with Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios
Money.
to do the next one."
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I think domestic was like 150 million. They broke 150 million in
Yeah.
I think like Thursday sales.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, with that amount of money, Sony is not gonna let it go lah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's cool because it goes back to the roots. Like if you think about it, right? Spider-Man now, or rather Peter Parker, is no longer known to any of the Avengers. Like
Yeah.
Happy doesn't know him. Nobody knows him at all. So there's no way he can get in contact with he's no longer Avenger lah, rather. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna go back to like the basics. He's gonna be really a neighborhood Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the ending of No Way Home, he was actually swinging over a Christmas party in New York, which some people are saying are the Bishop's Christmas party from Hawkeye.
Yeah. Spoiler for Hawkeye.
But there's still one more episode that came out yesterday, which we haven't watched. So apparently there's some stuff in there that
Yeah, we also haven't watched it.
that
The last episode.
yeah. Oh yes, and I just wanna say like we have about 1 more minute left. I wanna say that oh my god, I'm so glad to see Charlie Cox as Daredevil.
No, so did Sherilyn know who Charlie Cox was?
No, she has no idea.
so same. Remember, I was like, I was like, oh,
Wait, yeah, I
and
was
she was
like,
like, who's that? Who's that?
I was
Who's
like, what,
that?
what?
oh my god, oh my god. And she's like, who the hell is this blind guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What am I
exactly.
Yeah.
missing?
I was, oh my gosh, it's Daredevil. Daredevil. It's like, who the heck is Daredevil? Who's this dude?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'll also say that the after credits make me pretty hyped. Both of us were pretty hyped for Doctor Strange because
Yes.
we enjoyed What If and we enjoyed
Yeah.
WandaVision. So that's all gonna come back, right? It's all gonna be linked. Yeah. Seeing Strange Supreme was like both of us were like, oh my god, Strange Supreme.
Oh, Strange is the bad Strange.
Strange
The
Supreme is
evil-
basically
evil
Doctor Strange with extra guac and Mio lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salsa.
Sounds
Our spoiler
Yeah.
time is up. It's been
okay.
exactly 15 minutes.
Can.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, I won't say any spoilers, but I think for me, I'm excited to who they will pick. Because usually Marvel, especially nowadays, I think most Marvel movies have tie-ins. Like in this case, with the trailer at the end, there's definitely a time between two superheroes, and I think Marvel will do the same with. Like, I don't think Spider-Man will just be on its own anymore in the future. So I'm excited to see what comes from
So
that.
fun
lah.
fact. The first Doctor Strange movie happened like a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
And in between the first Doctor Strange movie and the next one that's coming out next year,
Yeah.
we've had 3 Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how popular
Yeah, but-
Spider-Man is.
And I mean, Spider-Man has always been like, it's like, I think it's even more, it's probably the most popular superhero
I agree.
in Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the reason why the original trilogies are Spider-Man, like the
Yes.
first ever Marvel
Spider-Man
movie, even
is-
before,
It's like the
Before
Superman of MCU.
yeah, how popular it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a popularity.
So-
lah.
Yeah, but okay, I agree with you. I'm looking for Doctor Strange as well because, Doctor Strange is my sleeper. Like, if you'd ask me like what do I think is like a very underrated Marvel movie that people just generally like don't think about, I would say like Doctor Strange is like a very, very good Marvel movie that people often don't think of when they talk about the movie. So I'm excited for that as well. So okay, so we'll continue on this. Like, I don't want to talk about Wheel of Time because I don't want to get angry. And so we can leave that to another time. But I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys remember the first show you watched together? I know mine.
You mean
I
movie?
watched it. It can be a movie or something that you watched together. Was the first show you watched together in the movie theaters?
Yeah, probably.
Was it
Do you
Kenshin?
remember?
Was it Samurai X? I feel like we watched something before Samurai X.
I don't know. I can't remember. I only remember the first date was at Ting Tai Fung.
Is it?
Hey, better than
Yeah.
ours. Hey, no, hey. I brought you to somewhere nice after.
We went to
Mm.
Food Republic.
Really?
Oh.
For your first meal?
No, but
Oh, okay,
but
as boyfriend and girlfriend, the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
but where
The
did I bring you
standards
after that?
drop after.
Where did I
went
bring you
with
after that?
girlfriend.
No, please. I bring you to even better
Okay,
places.
yeah. For dessert.
We
So
didn't,
we
we
had
didn't catch
like a
that.
cheap
Where did you go?
dinner. Max Brenner.
Max Brenner.
Oh,
Now it's no more already.
wow.
Yeah, no more
Singapore,
The
no more
chocolate
already.
bar,
It's like
right?
a
Yeah, chocolate bar. So like
Esplanade.
expensive dessert must be cheap dinner.
Esplanade, yeah.
No, we
Oh,
were at Vivo. That was when it was at
Ah,
Vivo.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
now already, right?
No more. Max Brenner. No more.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
More.
sad.
Yeah, I said it was
So do you remember your first movie? Is it Kenshin?
Probably.
Might be.
Could be something else.
something.
Yeah.
Could be something.
Can't remember.
Okay, like
really.
if anyway from now we'll make it official. It's Kenshin.
Yeah.
So next time people ask you the question in like a birthday in a party, right, you can just say it's Kenshin. Yeah, I'm helping you guys out for the future. For us, it was episode 4, A New Hope,
Oh, really?
in which she fell asleep.
Yeah. Not in the cinema.
Outside the cinema, obviously. Right. It was we just watched it at my place. Yeah. I was like, you have to watch Star Wars. And she fell asleep. And I was like, are you is God telling me something right now? Am I
But
supposed
for
to
your
find another
first
partner?
date, you let her watch Star Wars. I mean, your first movie together.
Why?
Sorry.
Yeah, because Star Wars is important to me, right?
So,
I wanted to be important to
I
her.
was a bit smarter than that.
Oh.
I waited until we got engaged and just before we got married,
Oh
I
my
told her
goodness,
you have to watch the entire both trilogies before
Did
our
you
wedding
watch the
day.
entire trilogy?
Yeah.
So did
So-
she do it? Before
she
the wedding
did.
day?
So
How long did you give her?
I forced her to watch the entire both trilogies.
Forced her.
Put her face there.
Yes.
You better do it, you better.
I was like one night I just took out the the laptop and like we're watching Star Wars. If you don't finish Star Wars, we're not getting married.
Whoa. Okay, so
I think
yours
that
is
was at your
just finished,
place,
not
right? Your
must
parents'
like.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
So
okay.
yeah.
If I'm not wrong, okay, let me ask her. But my perception is that she didn't really enjoy 4, 5, 6. Like you felt it was quite boring. I think you probably fell
Oh.
asleep a few times. But I think 1, 2, 3, you were okay with it. The young Anakin one where he slowly grows up
Think
before
so
Darth Vader.
so. I think
The one
so.
with Qui-Gon Jinn,
And
Obi-Wan
Obi-Wan
think
Kenobi.
and
so.
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, and then
We
Padme
have the
gets
high
pregnant.
ground.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
yeah, probably.
4, 5, 6 is the old one, the one during our
Mm.
parents' time, like before we were born.
Mm. Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
probably enjoy 1 to 3 better than 4,
Yeah.
5, 6.
I think that's the general
Same,
consensus. I think the young, if you didn't grow up with 4, 5, 6,
The white peas are.
enjoy
The One Piece.
you enjoy the shows that are made in your generation. Like, I'm sure there are people who will tell me now that 7, 8, 9 is their favorite Star Wars. They're wrong, but
Yeah,
it's okay.
you're wrong. Then it's not even Star Wars.
Yeah. What 7? No, episode ended. Star Wars episode ended at
And that's
episode
6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, what? Oh, I was trying to what? So I think I wrote here, but I think we'll just end with this. Do you guys what shows do you guys normally watch together? I mean, I guess you guys watch Wheel of Time together, right?
Yeah.
Do you watch
Actually, we watch
The Witcher?
we watch a
And
lot
what's
of
that?
shows
No.
together.
We watch a lot
We
of shows
watch
together.
all the Marvel shows together.
Yep. That's
We
Game of
watch
Thrones.
quite a bit of quite a bit of fantasy watch
Yeah.
together, like Game of
Yeah.
Thrones, Wheel of Time. We watch quite a bit of
K-drama.
we watch some K-drama, and we watch a lot of like reality shows together also, like
Yeah.
Too Hot to
Yeah.
Handle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of our one of our staple is Survival.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wait, are they still doing new
yes,
survivors
it's
now?
season 41 just ended.
What the?
Yeah.
Survivor COVID edition. Work from home. How long can you survive in
So
your house?
I watched Survivor, like the first Survivor, when I was in, I think, Sec 1,
Primary school?
13 years old.
Have you watched every season of Survivor?
No,
It's
no.
41 seasons.
I watched like at least half of them.
Okay.
Yeah, but after we got together, it became like one of the shows that we always follow.
Mm.
So we've
Okay.
been following it for the last 5, 6
5,
years
6
lah.
years, yeah.
Yeah, so there's
That's
2
so
seasons every year.
interesting.
Yeah, we
So
love
who usually
Survivor.
chose to watch? Like K-dramas, who chose who to watch?
K-drama will be her lah.
Me.
Then I will join her for the English shows.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like fantasy one, Wheel of Time just came out, let's watch.
Yeah,
Mm.
Mm.
like Game of
Okay.
Thrones. Cause Game of Thrones came out before we met. Before
Yeah,
we-
before I met.
So I was already watching, and then I introduced it to her. Then she had to catch up. Yeah.
Mm.
Have you all heard about the Red Wedding?
I mean, I know lah. She doesn't know lah.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
so
watch.
so the Red Wedding is like this huge moment in Game of Thrones where one of the main characters, right, is getting married. Then they have the wedding ceremony in like in a keep with the allies, but during the wedding, the allies actually betray them and kill everybody, including the groom, which is one of the main characters, and the mother of the
And the
groom
wife.
and the wife. They kill everybody. So in the books,
So
it
you
was
got
like a
Red Wedding.
huge moment because even in the shows, it's a huge moment because the show actually follows this guy quite closely. He's like the son of the main character that got killed in the first season. So everybody thinks like he's the new main character, right? But then he gets killed also. Yeah. So one of the things about Game of Thrones that people who read the books will know what's gonna happen, right? But people
You
who
watch
haven't
her
read
react.
the book, yeah, they don't know what happened. So on the subreddit of Game of Thrones, there was this like whole practice of people who know what's gonna happen will watch their spouse or their partner's reaction to see how they react when that scene takes place. And she was shocked. She couldn't believe what was happening. She
No,
was
I
like,
was shocked at the brutality
Yeah.
of the.
yeah, because
Yeah.
they just grabbed the groom and then they just slit his
No,
neck.
and not just that. Like the
Yeah.
way they killed the wife.
Yeah, they stabbed the wife.
They stabbed the wife
Yeah.
in the tummy.
And she was pregnant. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, the baby.
Yeah. She was like, is this a joke? She's like, I can't believe this is happening. What is happening? Yeah. It was really funny lah. Like for me lah, to watch the reaction.
Yeah, okay. Mom is not a psychopath. It's funny to
Yeah.
watch the reaction, not funny
Yeah.
the accuracy.
Yeah. Then I remember turning over to him, and then he was just like laughing at my reaction.
Yeah.
then I was like, you knew this all along? He's like, yeah, I watched it. I was like,
I'm just waiting
why
for
do
the
you
moment.
not warn me about it?
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I think sometimes we like, especially if you watch something that you already know what's going to happen with the intention, that like I don't know whether you do it, but for me, I always introduce her to shows that I think she's gonna like.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even bother to. I am always the one that says you want to watch this together. Like, very ready to. Let's Mary and say you want to watch this. Maybe because she knows that maybe some of the shows that she watched, like
That's the type of shows I watch. I'm not the
like the Great Bake Off. I'm not gonna watch that shit. Bake Off. Like
Bake-
or Big
Jamie will
Squad.
watch it.
I'm not
Jamie will
it's a
watch
big
it.
family. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't mind watching it. Like if you tell me to try and watch it, but I wouldn't do it on my own. That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna skip the Matrix first. Okay, we can come back to that later if you because like you said, it's like the Jack's Place of
Yeah, sure.
steak. So I we don't really want to tell about that. So I just thought we'll go back to like because we are couples, but we're also parents. So I just thought of asking a few questions about parenting and also about like see whether you guys have a common understanding of your child. Maybe
Mm.
you so now I just have something a bit simple first, okay? So Mary, don't look at my questions. Yeah, okay. So but before I go to the more deep questions, like your deepest, darkest fears, I want to ask first, okay, what is your favorite, what is Meredith? So I will answer as well. So it's not just you. So I'll ask Marvin already. What is Meredith's, can I say her name? Too late already. What's Meredith's favorite book? Does she have a favorite book? If you don't have a favorite, just say don't have.
She has, I would say,
A
four
few
favorite books.
favorite books, yeah.
4 books? Wow, this
Yeah.
is a reader, man.
Mhm. So she likes, I think one of her, like her very first favorite book was The Hungry,
Hungry Caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Okay.
Yeah. And then now there are like 3 more books. One is the Book of Rhymes,
Mm.
because she likes the animals inside,
Yeah.
not the rhymes.
No.
I mean, that's normal.
She likes Good Night Lion. I think you guys have that.
Yeah, that's the first
And
Never,
Oh.
never touched.
and there's one more,
crocodile.
it's Never Touch a Crocodile. So it's a sensory book. So every page is a
Oh.
different dangerous animal.
That you're
and then
supposed to touch.
You need to touch it,
Oh.
even though it says
Oh.
never touch. Yeah. So the
Oh.
part of the animal that's dangerous, like the
Yeah.
crocodile's teeth,
Mm.
will have like stuff on it that you
Like
can
an
like.
elephant's trunk,
Yeah.
the tiger's head.
So those are the 4 books that she likes.
Mm.
Actually, I would say she
Switch
quite
position.
like the Chinese books also.
And yeah, she has a couple of
Yeah.
Chinese books.
Sorry, switch position. My
No
neck
problem.
hurt
From looking straight.
from looking at the angle.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, the Chinese books.
So,
So sometimes she will like bring them to me and ask me to read it to her.
Aww.
wow.
But like I flip and read like one line and she runs away. So
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds exactly like what Rebecca does as well. What is Rebecca goes through like I think her books have changed. Now her current favorite book is definitely the Chinese book.
Yeah.
The Chinese book that plays music.
Yeah.
So it's a very unique book. It's one that was given by her friend. So it's a book that at the bottom is like an electronic piece that you can press so it's a book of animals, different animals. So you press the animals and then each page on the book will correspond to an animal and they have a song. So you press and you'll play it. So she just like every morning when I pick her, she's so cute. She after finishes her milk, right, she just immediately crawls to the book, pulls it out, puts it on the ground, and she just keep pressing different.
And she'll start like
And then she'll
rocking.
stay and then she starts bouncing her body,
oh, so
moving to
cute.
the
So
music.
it's for the music lah. It's for the sound.
Yeah, it's for the
Yeah.
music.
Not the
It's funny
book.
because the first time she opened the book, she ripped it in half.
Like she was ripping
She ripped
pages.
she ripped the
Oh
page.
no.
Yeah, of
Because it's the first book of hers that is not a board book. Like it's like
It's a
paper
paper book.
pages.
It's a paper book.
Oh.
So yeah, we weren't watching her. Then she just tore the whole thing. Like oops.
That was yeah. But I think she's had different books that but like I said, like she doesn't really like the books for like obviously she doesn't read the words or listen to the words much. She just likes the pictures. She likes peekaboo books.
Yeah, she likes
Mm.
Jesus Loves the Little Children.
Oh yeah, she loves Jesus. There's a book that we have Jesus and she likes one particular page where there's 4 kids. Then
Yeah, like all the kids' faces.
yeah, all the kids' faces. So it's funny because she'll flip the book, then she'll get to the page, then she'll smile and she'll clap.
Oh, so
Then
cute.
then she'll flip the page to the next book. She'll flip the book to the next page, and then she'll look at it. Then she'll be like,
Then she'll flip.
Then she'll flip it back to the 4 kids again. Then she'll cry again. So she'll just constantly go back to that same book, same
That's
page.
cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. She
It's a
does.
sing along book lah. So she just likes.
Yeah, so we'll just
Just
sing the
singing.
song and then she'll just keep flipping the book.
So
Yeah.
basically, she likes music lah.
Yeah, she's a very audio person. Very fast when she hears something. Okay. Anyway, next one. What is your kid's favorite food?
Anything that we're eating, really.
Yeah.
But
that's
if
not
I have to name something, it's cheese.
Oh.
Cheese.
Oh, the cow's cheese is it the one that you like? That you said to me.
Yeah, the lava chili or something like that.
What?
But you know the cow's cheese, the one in the,
Laughing
in the
cow.
triangle.
Laughing cow.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Lava
Okay.
chili.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
that called what's
Yeah.
called?
Laughing
That's
cow,
what-
right?
that's
It's
what
laughing
it's called,
cow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Laughing
Laughing
cow.
cow.
So she'll
Yeah.
go to the fridge, then she'll lift her hands up, and she'll go,
Like praising the Lord.
Mom, cheese.
Oh, that's so cute.
I tell him about
So-
the primary
So
story.
yesterday, my parents brought her back, and then, when they wanted to leave, so like, they'll go to the door and then they'll wear their shoes, right? Then,
Yeah.
wow, Meredith had a breakdown. And she was like, yeah, nine, because she wanted to go. So I was carrying her. Then, like, we already closed the door already. Then my parents were standing outside. Then she was like sticking her hand through the door and like,
Oh no.
yeah, nine.
Don't go.
Yeah. Then I whispered into her ear. I was like, you say bye. I give you cheese. Bye. She just shouted, bye. Cheese. Bye. Cheese. Then my dad was like, walao, we cannot sold out for a piece of cheese.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can't beat food when you come to kids.
Yeah, and I mean, I said it lah, so I gave her a piece of cheese of that, and she was super happy.
Oh.
She loves
We should
cheese.
try actually. She can eat the whole thing, is it?
She can eat the whole thing, like
Easy
she'll just bite chunks out of it.
Do you just give her the whole thing to bite on her own, or do you
No,
feed her?
I feed her because if not, she'll just squeeze it, and then it will like just
Yeah.
smush.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
So anything else? Anything more than that? Or that's probably the favorite.
Nah, that's the thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably the thing. What
Uh,
about Becca?
Becca, I would say for sure the go-to is just blueberries. Like if all else fails, like if blueberries she doesn't want,
You know,
some-
like yeah.
you know, like something is wrong. Like she's probably
If
sick.
she's really full.
Probably sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's sick. When
Or she's sick. Yeah. Usually you just say blueberries and blueberries, then she'll like look at you and like
puffs.
or
she
puffs.
loves
Yeah, or
puffs
the
too.
puffs. She do
Ah.
just like the regular the
Oh,
puffs.
she loves the
But
bun-
recently she has liked the yogurt things,
Oh yeah, yogurt.
the yogurt puffs and yogurt as well. So now we're trying to feed her different things. So today she had soya tau hui for the first time.
Oh.
它会追啦，
它会聚
追。
and she loved it. So I don't know. It's quite fun to see her like what she likes to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
quite-
I think
it's quite cool to
if I were to
introduce
choose,
new stuff to them, then you see their reaction.
yeah.
Yeah.
She was so excited to eat tau hui. She kept like the moment she drink finish, right? Then she'll just immediately like like faster, you're feeding me too slow. And then the whole time, right, she's on her tippy toes. Because
Oh.
she's like, faster feed me. Yeah.
And you guys give her the unsweetened one, right?
We usually
Yeah.
drink. It was like 50%.
It was
But it was
like
almost
literally-
unsweetened. It was almost.
It was a bit sweet. That's why she liked it, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, what is your kid favorite activity? Like, what do you like to do?
Not sleep for sure.
Yeah, eating.
Eating lah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
I think eating.
Or eating?
Yeah.
Like she's the happiest when she's eating.
Yeah, she loves eating.
Yeah.
Like she will, like if she's eating something that she really likes, right? For example, Charlene is feeding her. So like she'll give her a piece, then she'll be damn happy. She'll like run around the entire table, and then come back for the next mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
cute.
Like when we
Yeah.
first started feeding her grapes.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So we will like peel the skin off, right? And then we'll cut the grape into like quarters. Yeah, because you can't give them in like 2 big chunks, right? Yeah. So she'll like take one mouth, then she'll run around the entire table. You know our house? So she'll run around the entire table and then come back for the next one. Yeah.
So cute.
She's exercising
Yeah.
all
Then
the
when we ask her
calories.
like what is this? Like we'll tell her it's grape. Then we ask her what is this? Then she'll go grape, grape,
Oh.
grape like that. Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty
That's-
good.
that's really good, actually.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
She can say a lot of
Okay,
stuff.
then
lah.
Becca.
She can say
Becca,
like
say this,
rice.
Mama.
Rice?
Rice?
Yeah.
She can say rice?
She can say rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
She can say cheese.
good job.
Yeah, she can say a lot of stuff.
That's good.
She just needs the right motivation lah. Then she will talk.
Mainly food lah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, she's only gonna remember names of. Maybe that's her job in the future. She'll be a food connoisseur.
That's
She'll
not
paid to
bad.
eat. Yeah, not bad, not bad. What's okay? How about we say on the count of three what we think her activity is? Okay, ready? You thought of it ready? I know mine already. 3, 2, 1. Going out. Yeah, I think it's like the moment is funny because like sometimes I will like the more I wear my mask, okay, because Singapore is very hot, right? I don't usually wear a shirt at home. The more I wear a shirt, right, she starts crawling towards me. She's like, we're going out. Because I almost only wear a shirt when I'm going out. I'm usually not wearing a shirt at home. So the moment she says, she looks at me, she's like, I'm going out. And then the time when she's the happiest is when she reaches the elevator. Then she starts, once she sees the elevator, right, all her limbs start to fly. And very happy. Then when she enters the lift, she said like she's always
Squeal,
like,
she
yeah, it's funny, you know, like she'll be crying the whole way. When she enters the lift and she sees somebody else, she'll start waving at them and like smiling. Like that's what happened today. Yeah, so going out is definitely eating is one of them, but I think more going out.
Yeah, going out. And I think like playing with other kids.
Yeah,
Like
she
she
does.
really like seeing other kids.
Yeah, she had a kid. She'll immediately like ignore us and just crawl to the other kid and start whacking their head.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have seen it, lah. You guys have seen what she does with her. Yeah. Okay, last one. What is your kids? Does Meredith have a favorite word?
Word.
Cheese. Cheese.
Mum.
Hey.
Yeah, maybe mama.
Hey, that's the
I-
same.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
It's
Right,
probably the word that she says the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mum. Yeah.
that's the only word that she can say for Rebecca.
There is a strong association.
Yeah, she doesn't say anything else other than what is this, Rebecca? Mum mum. What's this mum mum? What do you want to do, mum mum? Everything.
Food is
Do you have-
life.
Yeah.
It's okay lah, slowly lah. What does Meredith have any weird quirks? Like that you always laugh at or that you think is very interesting that like not many other or like you don't really see other kids have?
I think it's okay. One thing that she does too, which I think is quite common, lah, that she copies the last word of what somebody has said.
Oh,
Yeah, and she does it quite well.
okay.
Yeah. So the other day, like we were just talking, and somehow my sentence ended with but, like BUTT, and then she went but.
So cute.
She just shouted like echo but. Yeah. Then both of us were
They all
like,
burst out laughing.
yeah, we did.
But we gotta be careful what you say.
Yeah, both of us were like, we need to be careful what we say. Yeah,
Yeah.
because she just repeats it. Yeah.
Yeah. For us, weird quirks. My child can wink. Rebecca can wink at people. That was one of her first skills that she developed.
Accidental.
Accidental skills that she could wink at people, which I say is quite a unique skill because everybody always goes crazy when she winks at them.
Yeah.
Because it's not something you expect from a kid,
From
right?
a kid, yeah.
Like
From a 1 year
kid
old
is like you see, clap your hands, smile, say hello, you know. But the moment you say, Becca wink, then everybody just goes, oh. But recently, her quirk is that when we put her into sleep, right? When we put her to sleep, so we use the sleep swaddle, right? So we put her to sleep, right? The moment we put her into sleep, right, she'll start to run away from us, like crawl away.
She gets super
She
excited.
gets super excited and she starts to chuckle and like
Giggle.
and like run away. She thinks it's a game, but it's hard lah because we can't. We have to put her in the swaddle, right? So she's like, then she go and like run away, and then we have to like basically it used to take us like 20 seconds to put her in. Now it takes like a minute because we have to like find her and like pull her back and put her hands in the sleep swaddle. But it's very, very cute lah. We're just constantly laughing with her as she's trying to fit, as she's laughing at us also.
Yeah.
Even when I pick up in the morning also, like when I unzip her, right, she starts giggling.
She knows she's
Okay.
free.
Now she's free, yeah. So the questions are gonna get progressively more not say challenging, but just more
Personal.
no, not say personal. I'm gonna ask you super personal things. What is your favorite thing to do with Meredith? Like both of you have you can have different things. Like your favorite thing to do.
You go first.
Other parents you can
Favorite
learn from.
thing. Putting her to bed.
See ya.
Bye.
My favorite thing with my kids is to say goodbye. Good night.
Because Sherilyn has a ritual with her.
Not a
okay.
ritual.
Oh,
A
yeah, yeah.
routine. It's a routine.
routine, yeah.
It's not a ritual.
Ritual.
So Sherilyn normally puts her to sleep. Yeah. Or rather, she's the one that does the routine, the sleep routine, right?
You wanna share your routine? Like in general, don't you share
In
it specific?
general, bathe, milk, storybook, brush teeth, then into the cot.
Mm.
Oh, so like Marv, if Marv did it with her, she'd be like, what the heck?
I don't know. Like sometimes
She's
when
okay. I've
you-
done it once in a while, but most of the time she does it.
Yeah.
So it's like their thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then so she will ask, like normally she will have her milk.
Yeah.
Then after, so before her milk, she will ask Sherilyn for duck or shark or baby shark.
Oh.
Like she will say baby shark.
Oh.
So she wants to listen while she's drinking her milk.
Mm.
Then after she's done with her milk, she will either ask for a book or she will do this
So cute.
which is
Like brush teeth?
brush teeth. Yeah, she wants to brush her
Oh.
teeth. Because we have the baby toothbrush for her, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's their whole routine like that the two of them have. Yeah.
So cute.
Mm.
How about you, Marv?
Wow. My favorite thing, I don't know I make her milk most of the time. Like I'm the one making her milk most of the time. I think that's really fun. Like I think it was fun last time because after you make the milk, right, and then you bring it to her, then the moment she
she's
sees her
happy.
milk,
Oh.
she'll just like
okay.
she'll just like drop everything, right? Then she'll follow
I was
you.
gonna say you can come to my house and make my milk. as well.
You like to like shake the bottle? Nice.
You like to wash? You like to wash the bottle as well?
No, I
You like to
don't.
wash the bottle?
But I do all the washing too.
I know. I was like, if you want, you can come to my house and wash my bottle. You like it as well.
But yeah, it's very cute because the moment she sees like the milk bottle, her eyes will just like
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
Then she'll just like follow you wherever you're going with the milk bottle.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I know what's one of mine.
what?
Vacuuming the floor.
Oh yeah.
She loves the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
And like when she's in one of her meltdowns, right? Most of the time, if I start vacuuming the floor, she actually quietens down and follow me around.
Yeah, because the
So
vacuum is quite loud, right?
Yeah.
Also,
No, but she
so-
gets
But
super
she
excited.
loves
Like
it.
she will chase the
Yeah.
vacuum around and then like she will giggle and
Oh.
Yeah, she giggles, she'll scream, and then she'll try and touch the
Yeah.
vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess it's like a game to her.
$700 Dyson is
I
worth
guess
it.
so.
It's a toy for her.
Yeah, I've probably vacuumed way more
Then
now
you need to.
than
before, yeah.
than before, yeah.
Oh.
It's like the floor's never dirty while you vacuum.
My kid's happy.
Yeah. So the house is
Oh,
cleaner.
that's so interesting.
I mean, Becca kind of likes it,
Yeah,
but she
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
chase
yeah.
after it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
I don't know. It's hard
I
to
know mine.
choose. Oh yeah, I know what's yours. Maybe playing with her on the bed. Like she really likes playing on our bed. I think because there's such a big space, she can just like flop over and roll around.
Mm.
Yeah, and then she goes to our headboard and like pulls everything down. Yeah, it's just cute lah. She's very happy.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
but I generally enjoy most of the things that I do with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite thing to do is actually to shower her. So I do the showering. Because I always look forward to showering her because I mean it's also she's very fun to like she's very happy. Sometimes it's like sometimes she doesn't want to be in the shower lah, but most of the time she's quite happy to be in the shower. And I just find that it's a nice thing. You know, it's nice to have a routine like what you said, right? Like it's my turn with Becca. You know, there's a fixed like person to do it. And of course I get her in the morning, so I do like the wind down and the get her in the morning. So that's always pretty fun when I get her in the morning and she's very happy. Sometimes I will just leave her be. Then she'll like after I change the diaper everything. Then she's very fussy in the morning before her milk. So she will like just be like she'll look at me then she'll like she'll give me the start crying. Then I'll shake the milk bottle at her. Then like this morning I shake the milk bottle. Then she'll like crawl towards me a bit. Then she want me to pick her up lah. Then I'll be like, no, I'm not gonna pick you up. You come to me. Like you can crawl and so fast. So I'll walk to I'll sit down on the sofa and like, okay, come to me. Then I'll pick you up. But she'll just stand there. She'll just pick up. Then I have no choice but to come to her and pick her up. Because she does.
She's really your daughter. When you do that face, it's like
Yeah.
exactly.
Like she's like, pick me up. I don't want to walk anymore. Yeah. So I guess it's kind of fun in the morning. Even though I have to wake up to pick her up, but it's okay lah. I enjoyed that part. Okay. maybe one last thing on parenting before we do a couple game. I wanted to ask. This is a tough question. Because our Meredith is 15 months already,
Mm.
This Sunday.
right? This Sunday. Rebecca is 13 months tomorrow. So, if you could change one thing that you did as a parent, or that you did in the first year of parenting, what would it be?
Wow, that's a tough question.
And the answer you could just say like, I'm a perfect parent, so I don't need to change anything, which is my answer. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I know mine.
Yeah.
I would show her less screen because
Especially Baby Shark.
she I actually think that we were quite good at controlling her screen time, but you can't control her screen time outside of the house.
Yeah, with your parents, right?
Yeah, with my parents, with her parents, with our aunties. Yeah, because our aunties also help take care once in a while. You can't control that. Yeah. So like I was telling you guys, one day she came home and just started saying, "Baby, baby, shark, shark." And we were like,
Yeah.
"Oh no!"
It was
You're
the
one of
one
those
song
kids.
that
Yeah,
I
it
told
was
you
the
that
one
I
song
was
that
never
we
gonna
never played at home.
Yeah, never.
We were like, we don't want her to play because we don't want to hear Baby Shark at home.
But who knows?
And then one day she came home and then she asked for it, so we let her listen lah. To the point where I think a couple of days ago, Sherilyn was watching me do the actions of the song
Without
to-
looking at it.
without looking, just like singing the song and doing all the actions to Meredith. Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah.
But does she do it?
Yeah, she does.
She does.
She does the
Okay lah.
Baby Shark. Yeah,
So
the Baby
cute.
Shark.
Oh,
She does the thing, the finger thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you know there's this one also, right? Then
Yeah,
she'll clap her
Mama
hands.
Shark, Papa Shark.
Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
clap hands also. Yeah. But actually, I would say that the songs have actually taught her quite a bit of words also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because it sticks in their mind. That's what they remember.
Yeah, like Itsy Bitsy Spider, right? She can say the last word of every line.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I
she
don't
knows how to
really
say
know if she
spout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go
Spout.
Itsy Bitsy Spider, climb the water, then she'll go spout. Yeah.
So cute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she knows spout out,
Spout out, rain,
Rain.
and again. Yeah.
came again.
She'll
again.
end off with again. She'll do
Yeah.
that sign like again.
Oh.
Yeah. The ASL for
Oh
again.
no, it's a repeating song.
Then we'll be like again. Then we'll start singing again. Then she'll do it again also.
Yeah.
Does she do the, you know, the
No.
Yeah, she does that. She does
Does
that. She does that. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be out soon.
Yeah.
I mean, this can be a combined thing. It doesn't need to be an individual thing that you would change. I think for me, I would involve our parents a bit more because, I really enjoy being her primary care. We enjoy being her primary caregivers, but right now it's like there's no we. I think if we hand her off to someone else for like in a day, I think GG. Yeah. So I think maybe that would have been maybe not so soon lah. Like I think because maybe the newborn phase we take her most often. But then I think as she gets older, I would have that either of our parents take care of her a bit more. Yeah. Even especially in our absence lah. Yeah. But Mary might disagree, but that's fine. This is hypothetical anyway. Yeah. Maybe.
I think the only thing I can think of is the way we sleep trained her. As in, I would still want to sleep train her.
Yeah.
Just that, like, I have since learned that there are gentler ways to train your child to sleep
Oh.
rather than cry it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but it might not have worked.
No, it would have worked. It would just have taken longer.
Yeah. But
yeah.
suffer a little bit.
So I'm just saying that, like,
Yeah.
you know, in the future with another kid, like,
Yeah.
you have a little bit more info on how you can.
Their method was
Yeah,
going and
you
pepper.
can.
No, actually, I would say, honestly, I felt like we could have read up a little bit more about like sleep hygiene.
Yeah.
And like I think we started her routine quite late, like a proper bedtime routine quite late lah. Yeah, it was only like we really need to sleep train her because she's been carried for like 2 hours.
Right, right,
Then
right,
we
right.
decided.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
we
yeah.
started
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at sleep training. Then we
Yeah.
started forming a bedtime routine for her. So everything
Yeah,
kind
so
of
yeah.
just came together at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
kind of similar. So,
yeah, I think
Yeah.
if possible, I would have wanted to start we should have started like the routine earlier so that maybe it'll be easier to put her to bed.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to be fair, I feel like this is a very like sleep is a very you only realize after the first kid because nobody really like antenatal class won't teach you about sleep
Yeah.
hygiene.
That's true.
True.
People don't really teach about it until you're actually there. Then nobody's sleeping. What do you do?
And everybody has an opinion of sleep training,
Yeah.
whether it's a good or bad thing. Like parents will always have
Yep.
their own opinions of why you let your kid cry, right? Then you'll be like, yeah. Then there's always this. But I think your mom has changed her mind. Maybe.
Like my parents didn't understand why we needed a sleep train.
But now, like,
Now they understand. Like after she started sleeping like
yeah,
really well on her own through the night, then they
Yeah.
realized that
And the
it's
behavior
important lah.
change.
And the behavior change. Yeah.
yeah.
Like
She's
before
happier,
that, they
right?
were like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Just carry her lah."
Yeah,
Then I was like, "No, it doesn't work that way."
yeah.
Mm.
Short-term gains,
Yeah.
but lousy. Yeah.
But and they always use the last time we also like that one. And then yeah,
Last time policemen wear shorts.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till now,
That's-
my mom has this belief that if she doesn't sleep in the day, it's okay. She'll just sleep through the night. I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
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 I
So-
wish it worked that way, but no.
It's not like a debt, you
Unfortunately.
like doesn't mean you still sleep 14 hours, but you don't sleep 2 hours in a day means you sleep 14 hours at night. No way, man. That's not how it works. Yeah. But I think that's the important thing is routine. That's the thing that children really thrive on when they have something that is consistent for them. Yeah.
I mean, not just kids, even adults.
Yeah, even
as well.
adults we thrive on routine when they come back in. Yeah. Okay. Last question. So I know that was a but I want to end on a happier note, which is, what's the one thing you enjoy most about parenting? That's the last question for parenting.
That's also a very tough question. It's very hard to come up with.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you doesn't need to
One
say a
item.
lot. Just one. I mean, it's not your favorite. It's just
I
what
think
are
when
some
she-
things or one thing.
I think when she hugs and she like she does this thing where she will lean on your shoulder and then she will start like bouncing her head.
Like she'll
Basically,
mash.
Oh, so
yeah.
She'll smash her
Her
mouth against like your shoulder. Like she'll do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a way of showing affection.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she started doing it a lot, like a few months ago.
After quarantine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. After
Yeah.
because she was quarantined, right?
Yeah.
Exposure.
For a week.
Then like the first moment when they met, right? She just like grabbed her arm and then did the thing on
Oh.
her. Yeah.
Mm.
It was like her way of saying, "Oh my god, finally, mom,
I missed you so much.
you're back."
Yeah.
Yeah. But for me,
Yeah.
I think it's just in general, like the experience of being a parent.
Mm.
I think like even now, sometimes I still wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I still have this like this moments like of clarity where I'm like, oh, I'm really a dad. Like, it still hits
Yeah.
me sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it
It's so weird, right? Like we've been
Yeah.
parents for over a year, but sometimes it's still very shocking to like think of yourself as a parent.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
I get what you mean.
You understand? Nick, what's that one thing you enjoy most?
I think seeing her grow and
Mm.
develop. I mean, Becca's a very happy little girl. We're very thankful. Yeah, so like every new development or milestone, I'm glad that we get to see it at home, and it's also very fun lah. Yeah,
Mm.
I think actually what the greatest thing about having your own child is being able to kiss her
Mm.
as much as you want.
Yeah.
With other kids, like even like my nephew, you must control, but you cannot like go all out. But wow, with Rebecca, give it to you.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
All the kisses.
It's your kid anyway.
Is Becca a physically affectionate baby?
She will, she will. We always say kiss the cheek.
Uh,
Then she'll,
Oh.
no, she'll kiss with her tongue. She's a French kisser.
I see. Because
Yeah, she'll
Meredith
kiss everybody.
Meredith isn't really a very physical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
yeah. We
doesn't-
can. Last time we
Yeah.
played her.
She's a quality time person.
Mm.
Oh,
She wants you to be there with her playing. Yeah, but she's not a
Mm.
very huggy, kissy person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I ask for a kiss, she runs away.
So when she does have
Uh,
physical like
Right.
it's more
affection,
precious, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like,
It's
oh
every
my
moment
god,
is precious.
you really love me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think Becca last time didn't have that, but now she kisses. Now we say kiss, she'll like even to strangers. Becca kiss.
Wow.
Yeah. So like even honestly, if you come again and we spend time
Yeah.
together, I'll just so Becca kiss and then she'll like immediately into you.
No, she'll like look. Then she'll decide.
Yeah.
Then she'll.
But if you are friends with her, she'll do it lah.
I see.
It's not something that
So,
she
so
would.
yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Oh no, the day before. So I picked Meredith up from the bed in the morning, and then I asked her like, can you give Papi a kiss? So she kissed me on like my right on my mouth,
Oh.
and then I was like, oh, love Papi, and then she like hugged me, like leaned her head against my shoulder, and then she hugged.
Oh.
So I brought her to Sherilyn, and then I was like, okay, hug mommy, like show some love to mommy. Then she went,
Yeah, so I was carrying her, right? She actually whined and turned
like
away
she
from
twists
me,
her
you
body
know.
away and
Oh
then
no.
like stretched her hands out for me, and she wanted me to
Oh
carry her.
no, that sounds like the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm okay. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm glad that she loves. For me, I'm glad that she
Meredith
loves.
is not a very
Yeah,
affectionate
she's
person.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's fine.
yeah. But who knows, man? When they grow up, who knows what
Mm.
will change? Okay, cool. So that's all the questions I have for the parenting side of things. Let's end with something. My last part is a couple's more fun. You know those? Do you guys ever play the shoe game at your wedding?
No, we had no games at our
Yeah.
wedding.
Okay,
We had a
so-
very boring wedding.
Yeah.
Cause we weren't your MCs, that's why. So the shoe game, you know the shoe game, right? Where you
Yes,
both
yes.
like turn to each other, and I say who is more of this, then you guys say who. So because we are a podcast, obviously I can't ask you to raise a shoe, right? Then they'll be like who raised the shoe. So I would just say like 3, 2, 1, and then
Just point.
Marv and Sherry, no, they will say the name.
Oh.
So if it's you, you say like Marv. Don't say me, me, they don't know who's me.
Me.
So just say the name. Okay, so Marv or Sherry, and I'll say Ian or Marianne, right? Okay? Okay, ready? So I'll ask you first, and then I'll say 1, 2, 3, and then you guys can say 1, 2, 3. Then we'll answer ours. Okay, so it's not supposed to be too. Don't think so long. I don't think so hard. So it's supposed to be fun. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Who said I love you first? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ma.
Ma.
All right. Okay, you guys.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Ian.
All right.
Okay.
I think the guy will say first, right? Generally, because I think in our culture, like girls don't really like they wait for the guy to say it first, right? No, is that true?
I think so.
Depends
Especially
I think so.
for our generation, like, definitely
Yeah.
the guy has to make the first move most of the
Yeah.
time.
You're not gonna say I love you, then the guy say,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, I know.
That's nice.
How about
I know.
I know. And then get frozen in carbonite.
Do you get the joke?
Do you get the joke?
Because that's what
Han Solo.
that's what Leia
Hey,
said
she
to
knows.
Han Solo.
Shirley
Oh.
knows.
She
She said Han
knows.
Solo.
Oh.
So proud of her.
Oh, today. See, that was the part she was falling asleep. Okay,
I
anyway.
was paying attention.
Okay, I'll skip this question because we did it already. Okay, who has better handwriting?
Oh.
3, 2, 1, go.
Marv.
Marsh.
What? Really?
See Marv's super cocky face.
Mark has really good handwriting, or Cher has just bad handwriting.
I have girl handwriting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay,
His
Alright.
A is the
My A is the
The-
one
the
with
like
the
that
check.
one.
yeah.
I write that as well.
And all my eyes have a circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of a dot,
Oh.
it's a circle.
Oh, not hard. They don't hard.
Not hard, not hard. Hard is too much.
That's
Too much.
gay. That's
It's a
gay.
Darth Vader. It's a Darth Vader face. Everything is a Darth Vader.
Okay, you guys. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Yeah.
You just roll your eyes.
Marian's face.
I think no. It depends on how you think of better. I think Marian's handwriting is prettier.
Yeah, isn't that the definition?
No, but I have more legible.
Wait, what?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
okay. Ian does have nice handwriting.
So you're gonna say
Just that.
bracket for a guy.
Yeah, for a
Bracket
guy.
for a guy.
Alright.
Not bad, lah, not bad.
Yeah.
She also has kind of girl
I
handwriting.
have very blocky handwriting.
Block.
Like I write things like in like a blocky way. I don't know how to explain
It's
it.
kind of round.
Yeah, okay, maybe round. Maybe round is better.
Like-
I need to find one later. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway. All right. Okay. Next question. Who has better fashion sense? 3, 2, 1.
Marv.
Sure.
You think you have better?
I like how Shirley like pause and she was like, me.
Wait, did Sherilyn even answer?
Yeah, she said she herself.
She said herself.
She herself. She said Shirley. Okay. Is it close to a tie?
I would say that after after Meredith was born, I didn't give a damn anymore.
Yeah.
Like after Meredith was born, right? I even stopped styling my hair and like okay, so by this hairstyle, you know the side
Yeah.
the side cut, right? So
Cut through.
after Meredith was born, I went down to the barber and then I told him, the hairdresser, and I said, can you just give me a hairstyle where I don't need to comb my hair? So he just cut like the regular the
Set,
number one,
yeah.
number two, number three, that kind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then only recently then he cut back.
Went back to the
Like yesterday he was like, cut back your old hairstyle, okay? Then I was like, okay lah.
My reward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Sherry, do you want to defend yourself?
Then you finish first. You don't sound like you're done.
oh no, I would say that last time like when we go out, right, I would bother to like wear shoes and all that. Like
Yeah.
dress up nicely, wear a polo tee. Now it's like t-shirt, shorts and slippers even when I'm going to town.
Exactly.
Like we went to Johor that
Alright.
day, right? I was like, just wear slippers lah. Can't be bothered anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm the one that tells you to wear shoes.
Yeah. But that's now.
Yeah.
That's now.
Fine, but I bother to dress
Yeah.
up most of the time.
So I guess the question is who has the best fashion sense now,
Yeah.
not who had the best fashion sense.
I think
Yeah.
if I bothered, I would have the better fashion.
so
If you're
so it's not a
bothered.
matter of
If you're
it's not a
bothered.
matter of I if it's an
Can't-
effort thing,
yeah,
right?
I can't be bothered anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she would always ask me if this this fits. Like you're always
But
asking me if this color like goes with this color, this top goes with this bottom. She's always asking me.
She just wants a second of who else is gonna ask?
Opinion.
And
Who else is she gonna ask? Meredith?
like but she cares. She cares, you see. Like for
yeah,
me,
yeah.
I don't I just wear whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
now,
you're talking about the fact that she cares, not the fact that she asks you.
Yes.
But to be
So
fair,
I'm
you
so good.
asked me
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
I'm her fashion consultant.
Okay, you guys.
Okay,
Uh,
you guys.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Okay, I think if we talk about effort, right? Marian definitely puts in more effort into her fashion, into what she wears. Because if I could, I would just wear.
Nothing.
Topless?
Yeah.
No,
if he
okay.
could, he would just be in shorts.
I know what you would wear. Just wear like CrossFit attire every day, right?
He
Singapore-
already does wear.
I mean,
CrossFit
technically, I
attire
already
every day.
kind of do
Yeah.
that already. But I would say if I try, I would. Okay, that's not true. Actually, I think Marian has better.
Yeah.
sense. But it's pretty close.
Yeah, okay. So
I would say
we
it's
both
close.
don't care that much.
Yeah, we both don't care that much, honestly. We couldn't be bothered. Like, no one's gonna. I think she cares about how.
Our everyday look is like whatever is comfortable.
Yeah.
We only bother if
Mm.
we have to dress
Active
up
wear
for
every
something.
day.
Huh?
Active wear every day.
Yeah.
If we could.
Comfort
If we
wear.
could. I think when I go to Japan, we'll be in trouble. You can't
yeah,
wear
cannot. Oh my
slippers, bro.
You know that, like apparently in Japan, women have to wear makeup whenever they leave the house.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like-
Even to go to the supermarket
Yeah,
or the
I-
convenience.
I heard this
Christ.
thing where like Japanese women have to like make up like before the husbands wake up. And then they only
Yes.
remove
Ah,
after
that's my
the
expectation
husband
as well.
go to
Sure.
bed.
I'm gonna be like, why aren't you not have makeup on?
why aren't you not have makeup on?
I see.
Wow.
So
I'll
they're-
start drawing
they're-
it when you're asleep.
They're living a lie. They're living a lie, basically.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Well, okay, we'll see. All right. Anyway, okay. Who has better taste in food? 3, 2, 1, go.
Mar. For sure.
Okay,
because
okay.
because after she got to know me, right? I introduced her to like so many different cuisines. Like she didn't really eat sashimi last time. Yeah.
I'm just more like
So-
easygoing with
she's
food.
more like no, as in she's safe. She will eat only the stuff
the
that
things that she likes.
she likes, and she won't explore. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Okay.
You guys, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. No.
What? No.
I agree. As in, no question. No,
Oh.
but it's similar to you. Like I think almost every no. Okay, you have to tell them the. Okay, I'll say the apple and cinnamon one. What do you want to say? The apple and cinnamon. The no apple cinnamon and
Okay, sure.
oh what is it talking about? Talking about the sashimi. What are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, I think Ian is just more snobbish about his food.
It's true. It's true. I'm a bit more picky. Like if the food is bad, I won't eat it. Like I don't want to eat
same.
it.
Yeah,
Same as me.
same.
Like-
So when we started dating, she used to call me like Atas boy.
I still call
Yeah,
you
we
that.
just
I mean,
kinda
she
the
still calls
same,
me
right?
Atas.
Yeah.
We just like for me, like if I say the food is good, you know it's good. That's my take. But if I say the food is bad, it doesn't really mean the food is bad. Like
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
But if Marion says the food is bad, you know
really
it's
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
You know it tastes like crap.
Yeah.
But that's not the same, man.
I think it's because we are people that are willing to queue like 2 hours for
Mm.
very good food. And I will confidently say that before you met me, you wouldn't do that. When I introduce you to good food,
No.
then you would do it, right?
I would say no.
You wouldn't even be in the situation to queue 2 hours for good food.
I would actually.
Really?
I would. I thought you are the one that wouldn't queue because to you it's a waste of time.
No.
Really?
No. Yeah. Mine is, I think my eyes were open after going to Japan.
Okay, I would say
Yeah.
pre-Japan,
Yeah.
you wouldn't queue for food.
Not in Singapore lah.
But
Yeah.
Singapore got good food also.
Okay, I personally feel there's not much stuff in Singapore worth queuing 2 hours for.
Oh yeah, there's nothing.
Okay,
wrong
like, not
with
2 hours
cooking.
lah,
Yeah.
not 2 hours.
But I would queue 2
No.
hours for ramen in
Oh yeah,
Japan.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For Michelin
Yeah.
star ramen in Japan.
Yeah.
yeah. I think I spoiled Marion. Now last time she's simple girl, you know.
I'm still a
Same,
simple
same.
girl.
Now she
Just
asks
an
for
expensive
foie gras and me and
Last time she's just like salmon sashimi is enough for me. It's all I eat. Now she's like otoro, chutoro,
same. First time she ate, I told her to try chutoro otoro
yeah,
in Japan.
unagi.
It was
all that.
like this can't be like that because it's like tuna, right? People are like, oh, this tuna sucks. Like, how can tuna be good, right? Compared to salmon, right? Because that
Yeah.
was their.
Yeah.
Then when they actually tried Totoro, they're like,
Like freaking melts in your
going on?
mouth, right?
what's going on? Okay. Who is the better dancer?
Oh,
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Okay, this one don't need to explain. Okay, just say your answer and I'll go to the next
okay.
question.
Whoever's chosen must demonstrate.
Okay,
Just proof.
3, 2, 1,
Mouth.
go. Wait, did she say mom also?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Okay, then you ask us. Don't explain.
Okay.
who's
Just
good?
dance. Just dance off.
3,
3,
2, 1.
Ian.
All right.
All right. Okay.
High five.
Next one. Yeah. Whose phone battery has always more of a charge?
Oh, I know.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Marv.
Shirley. What?
It's mine.
Mine.
I'm always connected to something.
Because you're always at home. You're working from home. Most of the time,
Spending-
lah.
No,
I mean,
no,
minus,
no.
minus
He's
your.
asking whose phone has more battery charge most of the time.
Oh,
Yeah,
how much?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Me.
Oh, yeah, that's you, that's you.
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if not at home, it's
Oh,
connected
yeah, it's
to like the
connected to
car.
like the car or the.
or
Oh,
to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
your
battery
power
pack.
bank.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I only charge twice a day. That's right. Okay,
Okay,
that's
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Marianne. I mean, I honestly don't look at your battery life.
Yeah, it's fine. But I have a better phone, so probably mine.
No, mine's pretty too.
Yeah. Yours does not even say the battery percentage. No, it doesn't even say the percentage.
No, it's more than.
It's just like a bar. Well, let's check now.
bar.
Let it be proof. And I use my phone a lot today.
Okay.
Mine's at
Okay.
60%. You turn on the percentage.
52.
52%. Alright, I win.
See?
Alright, cool. Who says I love you more? 3, 2, 1, go.
Marv.
Ah.
Yeah. Me. Definitely me.
Okay. I love
3,
you.
2,
Mark.
No.
3, 2, 1.
Marianne.
Okay lah, both lah. About the same.
Yeah,
lah.
lah, about the
Equal? Equal?
Because you know, if I say to him, then he'll say back, or if he says it back, then I say to him. So it's equal.
Yeah, hey,
But
dude,
technically,
who
he
doesn't,
initiates.
who
Maybe
doesn't
the-
reply?
The
Who doesn't? I
the
love you
question
more.
should be who initiates more? Or
Oh,
who
yeah, maybe
says
that's
first
the best
more? Yeah.
But your answer will be the same,
It'll
right?
be the same.
Hmm.
Because I'm normally one of
Imagine,
the
imagine you say, I love you. Okay.
I know.
Noted with thanks.
Thanks.
I know.
I'm currently out of office.
Noted with thanks. I will get back to
Those
your email.
that kind of thing. No, it's more like the worst is like I love you. What you want?
Yes, what you want?
That's what you want. Okay, who is more likely to be running late? 3, 2, 1.
Sure.
It's it's she
Okay.
admits it herself. Okay,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that yours was very obvious. Like
Okay.
you both like laugh as you said.
3, 2, 1.
Charlene is Ian.
Ian, yeah.
Yeah. Marion is more
Punctual.
likely to like
So-
she's more like
Are you the type,
focused on.
Marianne, are you the type that 10 minutes is on time, but on time is late?
No.
No.
So I'm like that.
She's
It was so
no,
stressful.
she's on time is on time.
She
But
wa-
she's
She was
less
super
forgiving.
stressed when she was dating me. Because to me, on
She-
time is late. But 5 minutes to 10 minutes
so
before.
does she
is on time.
arrive on time or does she arrive like very
On
late?
No,
time.
always late. One.
Okay, but
No, but is it actually?
but so when you say meet 11:30, does she meet at 11:30?
No, she's still always late.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Yes.
I tried.
I try.
Yeah.
That is the words of a serial
You need
latest.
try hard enough.
Ayo, Jamie so sad. The
Why?
reply that she get is in game.
Oh.
So she tells Park I love you, then he says like in game.
Oh no. Oh no. You should reply back to her. Reply back to him, Jamie. Also the same. Even when you're not in game. I love you. I'm in game. You're outside. No, I'm in game. Okay. Who is the better cook? 3, 2, 1.
Mar.
But
I wouldn't
But
Okay,
you
say
both
okay.
you both look like you both
Better
cook.
better is it's
we cook
not
different
accurate.
cuisine, I would say.
I would say I'm the more I explore more stuff. So she only
Ah.
cooks Chinese food.
Yeah, I do
Almost
some
almost
Western.
all the time. Almost all the time it's mostly
Yeah, yeah.
Chinese food. But I'm the one that will like like look up recipes, try like okay, I want to make chili today. Let's go make chili today. That kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this one I don't think you all need to answer. It should be Ian, right?
Or is it?
Okay, 3,
I'm-
2, 1.
Ian. But to be fair, she doesn't. I mean, she doesn't really like cook for us lah. Because I think she enjoys. I enjoy cooking and she enjoys letting and she enjoys eating.
Like baking.
Yeah, she loves. I mean,
Baking.
definitely baking. She's definitely the better baker. But that's because I also don't bake lah.
Yeah. So good luck with us.
But I think for
She's
cooking is
separate.
because I enjoy cooking. So like she doesn't need to cook like if I want to cook. And I usually want to cook things that I want to eat. Like I feel like eating like something that I'll cook it. Yeah. Okay, next question. Who got the better grades in school?
No,
3, 2, 1.
Charlie.
Did Charlene say Charlene also?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
a fact.
Yeah.
This is fact.
It's a
Factual,
fact.
I only beat her in PSLE, that's all.
School is
Yeah,
very broad.
five, but like
It's
5
very
points.
broad.
3 points.
School
2,
of
3. I got 238.
5 points.
5 points. Yeah.
Mm.
But then O level.
Wait, you got 5 points in O levels?
No.
No,
no,
As
point
in,
that
I beat her
PSLE
at
is
5
PSLE.
points PSLE. But then PSLE O level she trashed me lah. Yeah.
My 5 points also.
5 points is probably more.
I got 16.
Yeah, by 5 points.
Sure.
I got 11.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Marianne. Not by much though. No, I'm just kidding.
I think every
Yeah.
like school also mine was better.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, she's very Victorian of the school.
I'm very studious lah.
Yeah. I'm smart. I'm just lazy.
Yeah.
Where did you go? Where did Marianne go?
True.
Where did Marianne go to?
Meridian?
No, Marianne. Where did
MJ.
Marianne go to?
Meridian.
Meridian
Oh,
JC.
you went to
Yeah.
MJ?
Yeah, I was at
Yeah.
MJ.
But she's like top grades kind.
But I thought Ian went to MJ.
No, I went to IJ. Innova.
Innova.
Oh, you went to
Wow.
IJ.
But she's like, like 4 A's kind of student, that kind. Those annoying kind. Like,
Just because you didn't get it.
yeah,
doesn't
a 3.
mean I'm
No, but I mean, I would say like she's definitely because okay. The difference is that we actually studied together because we went to Bible school together, went to Bible college together.
Oh,
Yeah, but I think that favors me more than her in
You
the sense
leech
that
off
it's
her
a
lah.
because I read. Because in Bible school you have reading is a skill. It's a good skill to have. Like
Because
the
it's a lot
the
of reading.
faster you read, it's like human. Yeah, I mean, you guys are social science graduates, right?
Mm.
right? You know, you guys have to do how much readings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, the faster you read, the more the better your grades will probably be like, because you can process and understand more
Yep.
faster. You can do your readings more. So I read really fast.
Mm.
Like
But
Marion
my
will be,
grade is still better lah.
could you study more? Could you study more?
Yeah. So he would literally, I would spend like 2 hours reading one article, and he would literally finish it in 10 minutes.
Mm.
Like that is the time difference.
I see.
Yeah,
But
you
I
can
actually
really see the
understand it.
differences in our study lah when we
Yeah, it's
study
quite fun to see that. Yeah, like interesting.
totally different.
Mm.
I spend most of my
Okay.
time playing Dota, so
Yeah, probably the same. And got roughly the same grade. So you figure out the conclusion from
yeah.
See why work so hard when you can work a little bit, much less, but still get around the same grade. All right. Last question. Unless you guys have another question you want to ask. Okay. Who's the weird one in your relationship?
The what? Sorry?
Who's the weird one in your relationship?
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
3, 2, 1, go.
Laugh.
Sure. Really?
Oh, they both say each other.
No.
They both say each other. Oh.
No, they said
I do some-
themselves.
No,
Yeah,
they,
they say-
we say
they say
themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you say yourself. And you say okay.
I,
You ask
I
us.
thought I'm weirder. I feel like I'm
No,
weirder.
you
Really?
must explain. You have to
You must explain why you think you're weird.
Why am I?
Be
Because I'm
specific.
okay. In our relationship, right? I'm always the one doing stupid and weird things, and she's laughing at me. Most of the time. Don't you agree? I'm doing all the stupid things, right?
But I think I
Like, you
do.
know the dancing. You know,
Oh, true.
Are you guys fighting to see who's the weird? I must be the weird one. Come on,
That's
come
true.
on.
That's
No,
true.
but most of the time when something funny is happening, I'm doing the stupid thing and she's the one that's laughing at
Okay,
me.
I think okay, yeah, that's true. But you laughed at me also.
She's okay. I don't think you're weird, but she does stuff that it's like she can't pronounce something properly, and then she just totally jumbles up a word, and then
Yeah.
like we will just burst
Unintentionally
out into
funny.
laughter. Yeah, but I'm the one that's weirder in the sense that I do.
Okay,
weird
you do
things.
funny things.
Yeah,
You do more funny things
Yeah.
than me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, 3, 2, 1.
Very
Yeah.
nice. For sure, it's I
No,
feel-
guys, trust me.
she
He's
says some
so
weird
weird.
things.
He's
Sometimes she
so
says things I'm like, what are you even saying?
I mean, really look at us. Who do you think is the weird one?
No, okay. But I would say, right, we like to say things to get a response from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes when she knows I'm not, like she thinks I'm not listening, right? She'll just say some super random, really weird crap in the listening. Then she'll look at me like trying to catch me off guard. Like, did you even hear what I just said?
Okay lah,
Kind
the
of
honest
thing.
answer lah.
Yeah, yes, definitely. Thank you for being honest. Yeah, but I mean, we both. I mean, I do funny things. Like with Rebecca, I'm the weird one with Rebecca lah. Like I will do like funny. I'll wear the diaper. I'll wear
Oh.
my. I'll like
Yeah,
wear her
that's me
diaper on
also
my
lah.
head, kind of thing.
That's me.
I think
like,
it's a
it's
role of
not-
a father, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, like I'll try to stack the guitar picks on her head. I will like put a Nerf bullet on her forehead, try to see whether it sticks, kind of thing. But I think that's our privilege,
Yes.
right? I take care of
Do that to other people.
Yeah, I can't do that to other kids. Imagine you go to the
my
kid,
God.
start stacking coffee beans on his on the forehead.
Put that diaper on your
Put your
head.
diaper on your head. Ooh, it fits.
I do that also. I used to do that also.
Yeah, I do all
Yeah.
the weird stuff with her.
I think we just do it just to have fun. Like get a reaction, and she loves it, like, to be honest. And I put diaper on her head. Of course, I want to clarify to our readers: this is a clean diaper. It's not a dirty diaper. I don't put dirty diapers
See,
on my
I've done
head.
it before also. I put a diaper.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, diaper head.
Yeah, it looks
yeah,
very
and then
cute,
you
right?
give
Because
it
it
a
looks like
question
chef's
mark.
hat.
Yeah.
Looks like a chef's hat.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of like my official questions. But I do want to have, because we always have this thing about, we're called two gamer dads, right? So obviously Marv and I are two gamer dads. So I want to just ask honestly, like, what do you think of your wives? What do you think of your husband's proclivity to game?
The silence is deafening.
The silence is very obvious. Okay, thank you guys for coming to
I
see.
think we need longer than a few minutes. It's
Yeah.
gonna take a while.
Give us like 10 minutes.
A whole
They
episode.
need to set up their own
Surely we
podcast.
was just saying this.
Create your own podcast.
It's an
They have
episode on
their own
its
separate
own.
podcast.
Angry why?
Episode.
Too angry words.
Hey, I'll set it up for you guys if you guys want to do it.
Okay, Shirley, you want to go first?
Wow. at one point in time, I thought it was too much.
Mm.
But
That was yesterday night. Is it?
Only one.
I would
Only
say, okay, so I think I felt that he gamed, like Marv gamed a lot when Meredith was just born. So I think
It's his fault.
Wait,
It's his fault.
I know. It's not my fault.
It's his fault. The guy over there, it's his fault.
That's, yeah, like I think like you guys know the story, right? Like the first month, no, actually even before that, you were gaming more already, right?
No,
I bought
I bought it on the day that you went into the hospital.
Yeah, so like he was just gaming. I was in labor and he was still gaming.
Oh.
And then when she was out,
We didn't game with you.
gaming. When I was away.
But I clarify that I never neglected any of my duties.
Yeah. No, we understand that.
I made sure everything was done. And instead of sleeping, I was playing.
Yeah, exactly. And then after that, the next morning he'll tell me, I'm very tired. I didn't sleep enough. I was like, oh, okay, then maybe you should go and nap. Yeah, wait, I finished this game first. I was like, okay, can. Then I'm like half an hour later, why are you still awake? Wait, I haven't finished.
One more life. One more
Yeah,
life.
okay, yeah. Then after that, I was like, okay.
Alright.
Then when he wants to nap, she's awake.
Yeah.
He tends to her, do all the things. Then when she goes to nap,
No more
he's
game.
back on the Switch. And I was like, I thought you wanted to nap. Yeah, wait. I think I need to game some more first.
Oh no.
I was like, okay, but aren't you tired? I am, but one more game.
Okay, to be fair, that was the game of the year, lah. So
My game of the year 2020.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but I think now it's better. I don't know, is it because of the type of game you play?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's better now. But sometimes when he doesn't game and he's like out all the time with me, I'll be like, why aren't you gaming?
I like give me my space. Go and do your thing.
Yeah, I'll be like, I want to do the laundry. Then he'll be, oh, okay, we will watch the
Do
show
the laundry
later.
together. That's what.
Yeah, or like sometimes I'll like have it planned like, okay, I'll be doing this. I'll be like folding the clothes and doing something while I watch my show. And then he'll still be out like in the hall with me. Then like, aren't you gonna game with your friends? Oh, not tonight. Okay. Yeah, but I want to spend time with you.
Actually,
He doesn't want.
Oh.
I have a question for the two wives. Like, what did you all think, or what was the impression that you all had when you found out that your boyfriends are gamers?
At least he's not a drug addict. Yeah.
Okay, no, so the funny thing is that when we were like before we
I didn't
officially
know.
were a couple,
She didn't know.
yeah, I didn't know he was a gamer. And he also said that he intentionally like did not game or like gamed very little when we were getting to know each other.
Good job, Ian.
So, like-
Wow.
Entrapment.
Yeah, and then after we got together, suddenly boom, I'm a
Stop.
gamer.
It's called pig.
Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yeah.
So actually,
Oh, yeah. Destiny. That was Destiny.
Oh, okay.
Destiny.
so actually, right, when we were dating, like when we were officially boyfriend and girlfriend, there was one time that it was really bad. Like, I think I don't know whether I was working already or like I was still studying, but I went to his house, like specifically to hang out with him.
I remember this day.
And the whole time he was on his computer gaming. Like just sitting there literally doing nothing for
I
like
remember
an
this.
hour. And I was so angry. I was texting my brother. And then I think did Justin message you
Yes.
and ask you to like, dude, you're dead. Then he like realized that I was like just silently stewing behind him the whole time. Then I mean he was very apologetic lah after that.
Yeah,
What were
but
you
it didn't
playing?
help.
What were you playing, Ian?
I
Was it
don't remember.
Dota? I think it was Dota. I don't
Huh.
know.
Yeah, probably a game that you can't pause.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of games.
No, but like as in like so MMOs and like basically games that you play with other people you can't pause lah. Right? Any multiplayer game you can't pause.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think during I don't know whether I didn't purposefully hide the fact that I was a gamer. Right. But I don't think she because you know when someone says they're a gamer, there's a huge range, right? Of what does it mean to be a gamer. It could be like I'm addicted, right? Like I play a whole day, I can't stop. And then there's like I just play like a half an hour every night or something like that. Right. So but I think when we first dated, she didn't know the extent of how much I game.
Yeah. So I like initially I think it was like it's a lot to process,
Yeah.
or rather like he would say like, oh, it's just unwinding at the end of the day. But to me it seems like an addiction because it's like
Same as Sharon.
hours. It's like for hours every day you're just
Yeah.
gaming.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I
Because
mean, of course
it's
now
new to you, right? Because
yeah.
you never seen this extent of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So I would say now, like I don't really have a problem
Yeah.
with him gaming. Like my principle is that like as long as your gaming does not
Affect your
affect your real life, like you're not gaming in place of like
Yeah.
spending time with people or in place of your work or Rebecca,
Yeah.
like it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would put my foot down if like my family is over or we have friends over and he just comes here and games. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, then I would say that's too much.
Yeah. Like for dinners, like on Sunday nights when we have dinners, like I would it's like immediately after dinner I straight away go to play the computer. That would be like
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I wouldn't do that. Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, I think the first part was first when we were dating, it took a while to like find the equilibrium. I don't know, did you guys have this like find way to find the equilibrium of like,
So
okay, I understand, I'm
difference-
like it's a compromise, right?
the difference
I game
is-
less and
I got her into gaming.
yeah, that was my plan, but it's hard.
Yeah. So when we
Marian is
started
not a
dating,
gamer.
He
then,
enticed me with that mount.
no,
No?
I first introduced her to Diablo 3.
Oh, was it?
Yes, because
on the
Diablo
Switch, is
3
it?
no, on the laptop. It wasn't on Switch yet. Switch wasn't out yet. So Diablo 3 is quite an easy game to get into like casually,
Yeah,
lah,
it's
right?
that's true.
So I
Even
introduced
in
it
this
to
place, I
her.
think.
I got her a copy on her own laptop, and then she started to play. And then every morning, right? Because I mean, we weren't living together; we were dating, right? So every morning, I would go to battle.net, then I'll check up on her character to see whether it had leveled up.
Are
or
you
not.
serious?
Yeah,
Play lah.
because okay, when we started dating, right? I used to go to sleep at 10 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah, because I wake up very early in the morning. I wake up at 5 a.m. the next morning. Yeah, I'm normally at work by like 6 a.m. Yeah.
Wow.
So normally I'll go to sleep. Then she has a habit of sleeping like at 1 a.m. around 1 a.m.
12.
Yeah, around there, like 12 to 1. So the next morning, I'll go and check up her character online
Oh my
to
goodness.
see whether she level up or not. Then
She
if
didn't know this.
So
I never
She
knew
didn't know
about
this.
it until
yeah,
today.
she doesn't know. So if she level up, I'll be like yes, she actually played on her own without me. Then I'll be like
Aw.
super proud of her. That was super
So
proud of her.
cute.
Good job, Sharon. You leveled up.
So eventually she mastered Diablo 3 enough that she could play with me, like on my level. Yeah. It's true, right? It is
Yeah.
true. It is true.
True.
It is true. Yeah. Like even now, if we were to play Diablo 3, I think you would still be able to get back into the flow very easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because we played Diablo together.
Mm.
Okay, but
on
to be
Switch.
fair, I played other games before
Yeah.
that.
Yes, like what Maple Story and all that kind of stuff, right?
I played FF7, FF8.
I should play FF8. Yeah, she played Final Fantasy 8.
Wow.
And what else?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't
Can't remember. Yeah.
But yeah, I did
Yeah.
game.
So- After that, then I introduced her to WoW by showing her all the beautiful mounts that you can get in WoW. And then she
Yeah.
was like, I want to try also. Yeah. And then the Ashes of Allah story, which I've told you guys before. First try and she got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Domain three.
Marian, like to give you some backstory, there's this really, really pretty phoenix mount
It's
in
like
WoW.
a rainbow, pinkish,
Yeah.
flowy.
So when it flies, right, it has like ribbons of like pink ribbons that like flow behind it. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
And it's a 1% drop that you can get once a week. You can try once a week.
Oh.
Yeah. So I took years before I finally got it. And then she saw me like using the mount and she was like, wow, very pretty, I want. Then I'm like, you want, you think so easy. Then I was like, come, bring you go lah. So I brought her there. And on the very, very first
After killing Kelter Sunstrider,
kill,
boom,
it dropped. And then when I saw it drop, like, because I mean, we were playing next to each other, right?
Yeah.
So she really moved in already. Like,
No, I think it was just like one of the weekends that I went over to your place.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't think we were married. We were not married yet.
or maybe not married yet.
Yeah.
So I saw it, like I saw the item drop. You know what I did? I stood up, I walked over to my bed, I just lie on my bed, and I was like crying on my bed.
Yeah, and I was like wondering what happened.
I was literally like rolling around and crying on my bed. Like, I couldn't believe that something that I tried for years, and then she got it on the first try.
Then you roll neat, right? Instead of grit.
No lah, I already had it already, so I gave it to her. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
To be fair, I also got it on my third try, Sheridan.
Oh, okay, that's not.
Which is very, very
It's
lucky.
you.
Really.
Yeah.
Like one try is crazy. 3 tries.
yeah. So like, I mean, to backtrack a bit, I was lucky lah because she was quite open to trying out games that I was playing lah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, I think no. Also, I remember because like during when I fractured my arm, I was introduced to a MMO game also. Like it was this like really cute, fancy game.
Or some Korean MMO lah.
Yeah. I remember. What was it when I fractured? Oh, I can't
Dragon
remember.
Nest.
Yes.
We were playing together. Dragon Nest. It's a Korean MMO.
Yeah, it was like
Dragon
this really cute and
Cutesy, yeah, it's very cutesy.
yeah, very
We
cute.
were playing
cheesy.
with my ex-colleague.
Yeah, your ex-colleague.
Yeah. Then we were playing in
Okay.
office also. When the boss not around, we were playing in office.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so basically we're all gamers.
You're not a gamer.
Like sitting there.
Board game,
You
maybe.
wanna start FA14 with me?
No, it's okay.
I would love to game with her. Like, I would love to happy
But like, okay, I'm the kind of person that like I'll feel guilty if I spend too long playing a game.
yeah.
Like I intentionally don't play games that I know I will spend very long playing.
Yeah, like The Sims.
Yeah, like
she
The
loves The
Sims.
Sims.
Or things like Candy Crush. Or like those that there at one point there was this Zoom game that is also like you kind of match up the
Yeah, the Tsum Tsum game. Like, you guys know the Tsum Tsum game? It's like,
Tsum Tsum, yeah.
The Disney's
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this kind of game I know I'll spend forever. So I like
Yeah.
I don't even
She's good. Like, she knows how to surf.
I play a lot of Tsum Tsum also. Zhijian also. You know, our friend Zhijian.
Yeah.
So what happened was that we even went to find a hack to get like 99999 coins, like max coins, so that we could level up every single Tsum Tsum. And then we would go
Oh.
online and watch videos and go to the subreddit to find out strategies of how to get like higher scores.
Oh,
So like certain areas you need to like turn on the gyroscope and then turn your phone to a different certain angle and then you must swipe.
what the
Yeah, for different
You think you're a gamer? Please.
Yeah, to get like millions
The
of
real gamer.
like
Wow.
literally your high score be millions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm the
So-
prideful gamer, so like he's
You
willing to
don't believe in
spend.
cheats.
Yeah, like
Oh.
he will buy like he doesn't mind spending real money for like in-game currency. Whereas I'm
Yeah.
the no, I must like earn every coin.
Like we play
I
Clash of
myself.
Clans. Do you play Clash of Clans? You play
Wait,
Clash of Clans, right?
What?
Clash of Clans.
Oh,
You know the
no,
one
we
where
don't.
you
We
build
don't. We
the
don't
base?
play mobile games. Generally.
So we play Clash of Clans together also,
Yeah.
right? And then we were in the same like clan together with
Yeah.
some of my friends lah. Yeah. Then I'll be willing to like buy gems, or even Brawl Stars. Like I'll be willing to buy the battle pass.
the characters. Yeah.
Then she'll be like, "Don't want lah." Then I'll just take her phone. Bye.
And then I'll score him.
Oh no.
With
But
your
then,
credit
but
card.
then after that, she will appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's interesting. Like, as in, I think after what, how long have we, 6 years of marriage and what, 4 years of almost 10 years of getting to know each other, and I think you guys also right 10 years, right?
Yeah.
About that. I think if you haven't sorted out the gaming stuff, trouble lah. Every day still fighting over it. But I mean, until you get married and then until you have a kid, then you play Hades all the time, then you got another issue lah. But okay, I promise if you guys have a second one, I will try not to introduce Marv to any game of the years.
Yes, please.
But no promise. Maybe Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. Then I cannot say
Yeah,
anything.
it should be coming out at like end of this year or this year.
End of this year, you mean next year?
Next year. So if we have a
2023
second
lah.
kid around there at that time, right? Then Breath of the Wild, she'll probably be playing. She'll be like playing Breath of the Wild while she's in labor.
okay,
No, I
right,
don't think
when,
so.
When,
She
when
loves
she
Breath
was
of the
in
Wild.
labor, I didn't dare play the game. I didn't
Yeah,
dare
you
play
just
my
play your
Switch.
kid.
Wasn't it? Did I do that?
Yeah. I do ask you, can you come and hold my hand, please? Like the contractions are so bad here. I'm reading Kindle.
Okay, I don't know what can I do. So I don't know.
Oh.
No, as in she's just there, right? And like, I mean, I was trying to be there with her, right? But I don't know. Okay, what can I do?
Yeah, but I mean, okay, to give like some credit to Hades, right? Like the game that I was playing when you were in labor, I think it really helped me to stay calm.
Really?
Yeah, like it distracted me. It really distracted me.
Oh.
Yeah, from
Hey,
like
give birth, ah. Okay, wait.
overthinking.
Hey, I'm being calm here. Just stay calm.
I played while she was sleeping lah. Yeah.
Oh.
You mean what,
Yeah,
when I was in labor?
Like before, you know, when we go in, when we
Uh-huh.
first, cause like it's induced labor, right? So
Yeah.
we had to spend
Oh,
like one
yeah,
day.
yeah.
It was so bored. Like she was just using her phone, watching TV. Then
Yeah,
it distracted me lah. Yeah.
Okay, I mean the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
induction
yeah,
process, I
Yeah.
like that it's fine that you were gaming lah, because there
Yeah.
really is nothing that you can do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I would say it definitely helped to keep me, like, keep my mind off overthinking too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to this very, very special episode of Two Gamer Dads and Two Angry Moms. We're gonna have a new spin-off after this for Two Angry Moms, so look forward to that. We'll send you guys the link. I don't know how long they can be angry for, but knowing us as Two Gamer Dads, probably for quite long. So anyway, we hope you guys like today's episode, and if you do, let us know. I don't know whether there's a like I know there is a Spotify got like button.
Yeah.
Smash that like button, and then maybe we'll do
Follow
another one
us.
of these
Follow
episodes.
us on
Yeah, follow us
Facebook and
on
Instagram and
Yep.
Twitch.
Yep. So anyway, thank you guys, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.